Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. 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 Thank you why thank you very much. Oh, thank you, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
I'm so blessed, I'm so thankful.
I feel so blessed to have this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Sama-sama tayong magdasal at mag-thank you for the love sa Kapamilya Simbang Gabi. Simula December 16 hanggang December 24, mapapanood sa mga sumusunod na channel.
Wednesday afternoon from the TIP Gym as we open the Metro Manila eliminations of your 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Let us meet the starters. First for the Pats College of Aeronautics Seahorses. At power forward number 10, Tony Loyola. Forward number 18, Neil Quaison. Center number 17, Mark Velasco. At point guard number 15, RV Kapinding. And the off guard number 9, John Manansala. The head coach of the Seahorses is Lency Aranzaso. And now from the NCAA here on the JRU Heavy Bombers. At forward number 12, King Benemerito. Power forward number 15, Urban Grospe. At center number 9, Abdulatif Putucci. The off guard number 21, Jonathan Mendoza. And the point guard number 14, Tay Teodoro. Head coach of the Heavy Bombers, Vergel Meneses. The officials for this ball game, Romy Mangibin, Eric Viray, and Carl
Ito po ang
Mercedes.
ating starting five for the Manila leg, the kickoff ng Manila-Luzon leg ng National Collegiate Championship. And it's nice to see the contrast, Coach, ano? NCAA fourth placer, champion ng Isaa. Obviously, these guys from Pats wearing the white and blue, yung Seahorses ng Pats, will have something to prove. You became the champion sa maiden performance, yung Cinderella season ng Pats, ng Isaa. Obviously, gusto mong ipagpatuloy yung magandang performance.
Well, you know, the bigger challenge for them is to really be able to beat teams from the UAAP and the NCAA. And I'm sure certain game plans will really have to be undertaken, lalong-lalo na, no? Yung experience talaga ng mga naglalaro sa NCAA and sa UAAP. Alam mo na mas malakas ang bakbakan kahit papano.
And that's added motivation for, you know, these kids from Pats, yung Seahorses. Yun nga, nabanggit mo, to beat a team from the NCAA would be a big cap, a feather on their cap, as you see the first basket from Mendoza, Jonathan Jed Mendoza. Just traveling easily.
Well, he got a little too excited, wanting to attack the defense of Tay Teodoro.
Let's get this first report from the third member of the panel, Roxanne Monte Alegre.
Thank you, Eric.
Officials
Napansin
time
agad ni
out.
Coach Verhel Meneses ng JRU Heavy Bombers na napaka-relax ng team niya sa dugout. Kaya naman paalala niya kagad, gusto niya makitaan sila ng same level of energy nung nasa NCAA Final Four pa sila. At sabi nga niya, excited na rin siya dahil meron silang 4 na bagong miyembro sa team na magpapakita ng galing sa game na ito. At para naman kay Abdul Wahab, every game matters. Kaya naman ibibigay niya ang kanilang lahat para sa larong ito.
Alright, thank you, Roxanne. How important is it, Coach Alan, if maibababad ba yung mga 4 na bagong player ni Coach Meneses in this game?
Actually, yun nga ang ginagawa niya dito, no? Yung mga seldom used players niya. Ito si Mendoza was not really able to cover him nung regular season ng SAA. But he scored the first 2 points and there he is running down in transition.
Seahorses, a little shaky sa panimula. Medyo may konting errors on their part. Obviously, tense going up against an NCAA team, but good passing there on the part of the Heavy Bombers.
Alam mo, kanina nga, nung pumapasok tayo, yung JRU parang wala lang eh. No? Pero yung mga taga-Pats, parang si Eric Tipan to ha. Nakita ko, nagulat sila. Uy, Eric Tipan is covering me. So ayun, cool lang na lang. Mag-text sa magulang at watch me on TV, Mom.
Well, for sure, it's a big adjustment para sa mga Seahorses. TV coverage, good na banggit mo, Coach Alan, ABS-CBN Sports in Action. And nakikita mo, hindi pa sila ganun ka-swabe sa galaw nila on the court itong panimula ng first quarter.
Ayun ang kailangan nilang maiwasan dito. No? They get to be a little too conscious because there's TV coverage. And of course, number 2, nakikita nila yung mga kalaban nila sa TV. No? So, nung nakita nila dito, ito pala kalaki talaga itong si Abdul Wahab. No? So, there's that element of shock. And it's a little obvious here to start the game. 6-0 for JRU, and Pats has not scored a single point to start the ballgame.
Here's a full court man-to-man press by the Heavy Bombers. Let's see kung makakapagpakita na ng opensa itong Seahorses, but they have continued to turn it over 4-1 in terms of turnovers para sa Pats. Let's go to Sich Tantenko.
Yes, Eric. Bago magsimula ang larong ito, nagdasal ang Pat Seahorses at sinabing nagpapasalamat talaga sila. In their own words, matagal na natin gustong maglaro sa ligang ito. Alam nyo, sabik na nga ang buong kupunan, ngunit aminado rin sila na matinding kalaban ang kanilang kakaharapin ngayon. So to counter JRU's hustle, you can expect to see quick ball rotation and focus on transition defense. Paalala pa ni Coach Lency Aranzazo, kailangan yung bigyan ng kumpiyansa ang isa't isa. We're talking about a small, humble, albeit very skilled team. Sila ang nagtitip sa sarili nila. Walang assistant coach o anumang coaching staff na baon sila. Sila lang talaga. At ayon sa kanila, itong mindset na ito ang naghatid sa kanila ng kanilang historic victory in their mother league. Yun din ang pangahawakan nila ngayong hapon ito. In the words of Coach Lency, we don't play as friends, we play as brothers. Will this be enough? Let's see. Back to you, Coach. Back to Eric and Coach Allen.
All right, thank you, Siege. You can see the humble beginnings, Coach Lenzy Aranzazo, nakakwento niya kay Siege kung, how small of a team they are, and it's not just a team, it's a brotherhood na nga. And although at the start of this matchup against JRU, they are really playing shell shock. There's a steal here para sa Seahorses, and they may get their first basket.
Well, I thought he was going to give up that pass, but Diaz ensuring their first 2 points here after 3.5 minutes of basketball.
That's Joshua Diaz. Chodoro from outside. Yes!
As usual, he makes basketball look very easy. That's a nice looking 3-point shot on the part of Tete Chodoro.
And there's a turnover, a quick one para sa Seahorses as they cannot inbound the ball. Pero ito muna yung steal kanina ni Joshua Diaz. And the finish, really made sure of it. First basket, first field goal after committing at least 5 turnovers. Itong Pats Seahorses.
Mo, kailangan alagaan natin to, mga taga-Pats, no? Baka mamaya sumakay tayo sa flight nito, hindi tayo bigyan ng pagkain. They're training for a lot of things. They've got engineering, some of them are pilots.
Aeronautics and all that, so
anything that has something to do with airlines.
Pass there by Diaz. Inside shot, wala. But a struggle para kay Ayagnigi. Hirapan tayo ng konti doon. Pero may timeout po tayo. Lamangan JRU ng 7-9-2 against Pats here in the first quarter.
Sa muli niyang pag-akyat sa ring, muli niyang patutunayan na isa siya sa pinakamagaling. 5-division world champion Nonito Donaire Jr. laban sa WBO #1 super bantamweight contender Cesar Juarez. Para sa pamilya, para sa tagumpay, para sa bayan. Donaire versus Juarez dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
At the crowd dito sa Technological Institute of the Philippines in the first game of your Wednesday doubleheader, our coverage of the National Collegiate Championship. Ito po ang Metro Manila Luzon leg. Excited kids. There's a shot from the outside. Orada missing. Putucci na lang. Putucci ay nag-rebound para sa
that's Abdel, Abdel Putucci.
para sa JRU. Nice pass inside pero hindi naipasok ni Benemerito.
Alam mo, pag gumagawa yan si Abdel Putucci, nagbabago itsura na. Nagiging si Robert Orian.
Actually, may hawig. But a kicking violation there by Putucci.
Big shot, Bob.
Bob. 9-2 in the first quarter. 5:23 left. And Pats so far with one field goal in the game. Diaz posturing behind the back, comes back out. 5 seconds left in a double dribble. Para kay Diaz, really can't get their offense going. So many turnovers para sa Pats here in the first quarter. 8 turnovers for the Seahorses.
So that's a total of 8 in the first 5 minutes. So they really have to take care of that leather.
Number 6,
JRU is 4 out of 9. And Pats is 1 out of 5 so far. So in 5 minutes, they've only taken 5 shots.
Attempts. Almost an attempt per minute para sa Seahorses. Here's Chidoro. He's swinging around Mendoza. And they go down to the post. Back up. Chidoro from outside. Yes!
Sabay lakan lang. As usual, Teodoro, 6 straight points for Tete.
Diaz saves it, almost lost the ball. Could have been their 9th turnover in the game. Here's Borja. Halfway through the first quarter, second field goal finally in. Para sa Seahorses, that's Orada.
And that's a very good pass on the part of number 13. That's Kalubag.
Ten seconds to shoot. Nice pass inside, reverse. Borja too strong. Ball almost taken away, but just tipped out of bounds by Kalubag. It will stay with the Heavy Bombers. Starter points, JRU with 12, Pats with 0. The first basket of Diaz came off the bench. And si Orada din, off the bench para sa Pats.
So you've got another shooter coming in for Coach Vergel Meneses. That's Paulo Pontejos. There was one game, he scored 18 points just in 1 quarter, partner.
Pimentelas, turnovers continue to pile up para sa Seahorses. 9 turnovers now for Pats. When do you see this team settling down and playing Seahorses basketball?
Well, you know that in the second quarter, it's going to be a lot more different. Na medyo pinawisan na yung mga yan. I just hope that hindi masyado maging malaki, no? Yung kalamangan ng JRU for us to be able to witness a better ball game. So far, again, they make a stop, but what do they do in offense?
It's the offense that's struggling para dito sa Seahorses. Abdul Wahab is in the ball game para sa JRU. They can't really execute because they're turning the ball over. Here's Kapinding, and There's another turnover. Easy finish for JRU. And obviously, Coach Nancy Aranzazo unhappy with what's going on. 10 turnovers for the Seahorses in just 7+ minutes in the first quarter. 14-4, a 10-point lead by JRU here in the first.
December 10th, Thursday, 2016 AFC Cup official draw, 10:30 p.m. and 2016 AFC Champions League official draw, 11:30 p.m. here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Or here in the first quarter, JRU dominating 9 of the 14 points coming from the turnovers ng Pats.
Grabe rin suporta nitong mga anak ni Coach Perel sa kanila. Nandito pala, I was wondering kung nanonood itong mga to. But they're here supporting JRU. Points of turnovers with 9. Only 2:34 remaining. 14-4, 10-point lead. Nako, sumona na. Tignan natin kung sino ang kayang tumira from the outside and what kind of offense versus the zone ang pwede gawin dito ng Pats.
2 seconds on the shot clock. That's not enough time. Another turnover. 11th para sa Pats. You can clearly see itong Seahorses unable to cope with the intensity of play ng JRU, no?
Well, kanina nga, gumamit sila ng pick and roll, Tapos ginawa ng JRU. They trapped the pick and roll. Medyo nagulat ang kupunan ng pass. And that's going to be another foul right there. Are we in penalty? I guess not yet. Paulo Pontejos. Out penalty na pala. Nahanap ko, hindi ko makakita. Si paring Pong Ducanes nandito. Ano mo naman yan? Partner natin yan. Life is never complete without Pong Ducanes.
That's right. The man with the numbers. Itong si Pong Ducanes. And he is constantly giving us information about how these teams are performing by the statistics that they are putting out. Coach Verhel Meneses obviously happy with the performance.
Pero alam mo, napakagaling sa numbers niyan. Pero pag nagpa-party, alam mo yung sinasabi niyang isa lang, nagiging 10. Tapos yung 12 o'clock, nagiging 3 o'clock. Ay nako talaga. Pong Ducanes.
Pontejos at the line for the second. 16-4. 12-point lead for the Heavy Bombers here in the first quarter alone. Ito, kita-kita mo, itong zona, hirap na hirap ang Pats. Hindi makahanap ng papasukan ng interior pass.
That's right, that's right. Lalong-lalo na si Abdul Wahab nandoon. Nag-iisip pa lang silang mag-penetrate. Parang dinuduro na sila agad nitong si Abdul Wahab.
Sarado na, but there was almost a steal by Orada. Cruz with a shot. Awkward looking as it may be, it still counts. 18-4. Here's Orada, ball tipped away by Cruz. It will stay with Pats.
Kaya mo yun? He faked himself, nadulas, but had a nice follow through. Ito, may kita natin to. Nagulat eh. Oops. Tapos pumade away pa. Ha? Sabay ngiti.
Kapinding, 9 to shoot, coming down to a minute left in the first quarter. And the crowd counting down the shot clock para sa Pats as they, again, find it difficult to penetrate.
And you know, as early as now, Eric, no? Itong JRU already with 2 guys who's got 6 points. They're not being allowed any second chance points. Talking about Pat's offense, Abdul Wahab, Abdul Rashak, making sure that there's just going to be one offense or offensive try on the part of Pats.
.43 seconds left in the first quarter. Very brisk one. Alley-oop para kay Abdul Wahab. Wasn't the conventional one, but they still got the basket and a foul as well. So may bonus free throw pa. Everything going right para sa JRU. Well, if you're JRU, you seem to be going against a much lesser opponent. So obviously, they really are flexing their muscle and using everything at their, to their advantage.
Well, that's right, no, Eric. No, they're taking 3-point shots actually early on. Now that the Pats is closing out, they're going inside to their big men. Cruz was able to shoot inside the paint, and now a 3-point play on the part of Abdul Wahab.
1 second separate game and shot clock. Loyola, still plenty of time, pero turnover na naman. De La Virgen taking it away. Down to Abdul Wahab. Went for the slam, hindi pumasok, pero the ball with Pontejos. Pontejos fakes, Pontejos 3, wala. Abdul Wahab goes for the tip. But napunta ang bola kay Orado. But not enough time to launch that one. So a dismal first quarter performance para sa Pats Seahorses as JRU just did everything they wanted on the floor. What a first quarter for the Heavy Bombers. 21-4 against the Pats Seahorses, and they're gonna have to get themselves together if they are to compete here or lest be eliminated right away in the Metro Manila Luzon leg of the National Collegiate Championship.
Mabuhay, Philippines. I'm Danny Green of San Antonio Spurs. Catch the NBA on ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Sa muli niyang pag-akyat sa ring, muli niyang patutunayan na isa siya sa pinakamagaling. 5-division world champion Nonito Donaire Jr. laban sa WBO #1 super bantamweight contender Cesar Juarez. Para sa pamilya, para sa tagumpay, para sa bayan. Donaire versus Juarez dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23. Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Back here at the TIP Gym sa Maynila. Tikpang maligaw si Coach Allen papunta dito, no?
Hindi.
Ano ba yung tinatanong mo sa akin? Malapit pa to sa San Beda.
San Sebastian.
San Sebastian.
Hindi, walking distance lang to from San Sebastian. Ano ka ba?
Well, iniimbitahan namin yung mga malapit lang dito. Drop on by and check out the action. National Collegiate Championship po ito. The 13th staging of this nationwide search for the one true champion in terms of basketball in the collegiate ranks. And ngayon po, pinapakita natin JRU Heavy Bombers, the 4th placers sa 91st season of the NCAA. And kalaban nila, itong champions ng Interscholastic Athletic Association or ISAA. Nag-champion sila in their first season ever. Probationary status pa lang and already a champion itong Pats Seahorses. But right now, 22% from the field itong Seahorses.
Well, you have to give it to them for winning the championship. And of course, that just talks about the kind of program that Pats is trying to put. Hindi lang para sa basketball. Alam mo, maganda rin yan dahil makakapag-encourage sila ng mga ibang mga basketballista na makapaglaro at saka makapag-aral.
Puntahan natin muna itong report ni Roxanne Montealegre.
Kagaya nga sinabi mo, Coach Allen, the second quarter can be a lot different from the first. Kaya naman sabi ni Coach Verhel Meneses, let's still play this by ear. But at the same time, let's put our mind sa defense. At sabi nga rin niya, they have to defend their own man and they cannot anticipate. At gusto rin niyang ibalik ang kanyang press play na sinimulan niya noong NCAA pa. And most of all, this is the chance to rebuild their team. Eric?
All right, thank you, Roxanne. Well, they don't, I don't know how they can defend any better. Only 9 field goals para sa Pats and 11 turnovers, 22% shooting from the field ang Seahorses with just the presence kanina ni Putucci and then Abdul Wahab. Ang laking deterrent na to anyone na from the Seahorses trying to drive. Nakita nga natin nung sumona itong JRU. Halos wala nang magawa itong Pats. They were relegated to passing from the outside and committed 24-second shot clock violations. And yung mga tira nila at the dying seconds of the shot clock na, hirap na talaga.
Hindi, at saka ito nga, no, pinapaisip talaga ni Coach Fidel Meneses, ang coaching staff, coach natin dito sa Pats. Because after the pressing defense, after the timeout is called, bigla na lang sa zona, ito, tao-tao, and a lot of other looks that's being shown by JRU, and that's just on the defensive end.
Well, ito namang Pats ngayon, nagbago ng tema sa depensa. A full court man-to-man. A lot of physicality. Velasco on the floor for the first time. Si Mark Velasco ng Pats committing the foul on Abdul Wahab.
Pats really wants to score, no? Yung kanilang 4 points, yung isa that was on fast break. Pero ang importante is for them to be able to get the rebound. And the taller team right now is JRU. That's going to be another foul. Kaison will be called against Tejos. 17-point lead since the start of the second quarter.
Foul is on Kaison. JRU goes down to the post. Ball tapped by Velasco, recovered by Kapinding, and here come the Seahorses.
Sayang naman yun. I felt that was a good play. It was a good back screen, but an offensive foul is being called here.
Yeah, an illegal pick set by Fan Dialan.
I'd like to see that once more if Direk Raul was able to get that. Pero sayang, it was a good alley-oop play on the part of Pats.
De La Virgen spins around Pandilian. Pontejos faking. Pontejos goes inside. Easy basket.
Pontejos just first that shot fake, then that dribble, that ball fake, what have you. Just to be able to score 2 points, you've got to have really a lot of weapons.
Well, Pontejos
Just
showing
give
us
the back screen. Thank you, Direk Raul. Tingnan natin. Sayang, oh.
Yeah, see?
Could have been a let
could have
go
gone
play.
either way, actually. Wasn't much contact. Momentary touch between Fandialan and Abdul Wahab. Long three here.
Tulong sana yung mga ganun, for them to be able to get their bearings into the ball game.
What you like about these Seahorses is this small lineup is pretty quick defensively. They rotate pretty well, but you're down. And they're unable to defend against taller players.
And that's going to be a good play, no? That's good play on the part of Coach Ferhel Meneses. He knows that he's the taller team, so he just keeps on penetrating. Again, last time in defense, Abdul Wahab, finally, di sana naka 8 points na ang kuponan ng Pats, but nevertheless, hinihintay nila yung mga ganon.
Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Cruz, hindi lang nakayuko ng konti para makuha yung bola. Would have been a great play, great assist para kay Pontejos. Pimentel driving. Oh, very nice. Off the glass, it's good. Well hit. A hop skip there. Let's check in with Siege Tantenko.
Yes, Eric, nabanggit nyo nga kanina na the Pats Seahorses seem to be taking quite a while to heat up. Aminado dito si Coach Lenzi at paalala niya sa team niya, I know you're excited, pero tandaan nyo, nandito tayo para maglaro, nandito tayo para manalo. Responsibility will largely fall to Pong Manansala and to RV Kapinding. Kapwa bahagi sila ng isa ang Mythical 5, naghahanda sila by adding 1 hour extra shooting practice after all their team practices. Alam nyo, the experience is there. Kaya naman sabi ni Coach Lenzi, you're just not playing up to your full potential. So this second quarter, he wants to see more movement. He wants the team to look for better shots and be mindful against committing errors. In his own words, kung anong nilaro nyo sa liga natin, ilabas nyo na ngayon. Back to you, Eric. Coach Allen.
Alright, thank you, Siege. Well, yun ang hinihintay ng maraming mga fans dito sa loob ng TIP gym, ano? But so far, their performance has been marred by so many turnovers. Again, is it part of the tension pa rin na dala-dala nila up until here in the second quarter, Coach Allen?
Exactly, no? We expected that. First quarter, they only scored 4 points, but at least now they have scored 4 points. With still 6 minutes remaining, that's going to be a push right there, Jordan De La Paz. So a little more excitement. That's quite obvious in the part of Pats here in the second quarter, Eric.
Well, let's see kung makakagawa na yung mga inaasahan ni Coach Aranzazo. Kapinding is still on the floor para sa Seahorses. That's RV Kapinding, number 15. 27-8 is the score. Pimentel maybe has a license to shoot. Kanina pa nag-a-attempt to inside the pass. Kicked by Abdul Wahab. Turnovers, Pats 15. Now JRU 7. And points off turnovers, 13-4 in favor of JRU. Of course, here's the kick ball.
Alam mo, one thing that can go for Pats, they're not really that scouted. So hindi natin alam kung anong kanilang mga individual tendencies. So if they would want to go to their shooters, maybe this is the time, no, na ma-surprise sila ang kupunan ng JRU. We were talking about Manansala, Lloyd Kapinding, and just Tony Loyola before the start of the ball game.
Although we haven't seen much of Pong Manansala on the floor so far. But tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang pag-arangkada nitong Heavy Bombers, 29-8 with 5:51 remaining in the first half.
Ngayong Sabado sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Susugod si Ryan sa Nueva Ecija para lang magpakain ng kalabaw.
Hey guys, you wanna eat?
At makakasama pa niya si Mika de la Cruz. Abangan ang mga adventures nila ngayong Sabado.
Ryan Bang, gwapo-gwapo mo talaga.
Nakatapo kayo talaga.
Dito lang sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge.
Back here at the National Collegiate Championship. And ating venue, DIP in Manila on this hot Wednesday afternoon. And the action could get hotter kung itong Pats medyo gumanda-ganda yung opensa. They really are struggling offensively more than anything. Defensively too, nabanggit mo, Coach Alan, they are there. Nagkakaroon sila ng stops against JRU. But the big problem is, once they get the stop, hindi man sila makapuntos on their end.
Ang dapat nila makita dito, no, with still 5 minutes and 41 seconds remaining sa ating second quarter, paano nila maibababa? That's one thing that they can do. Go to the line, and this is going to be the first time for Pats to be going to the free throw line. Good strong move. Kapinding.
Yep. RV Kapinding at the line. First trip by a Seahorse. Let's see if, yun nga, with all that contact, medyo lumuwag-luwag yung pakiramdam nila, no? Sa opensa, mas may kumpiyansa sa pag-atake in the next coming plays. You still have a lot to go here in the second quarter. 5:36 to be exact.
This is the thing we're talking about. Dapat pag natapos itong second quarter na to, ang kalamangan, hindi masyadong maging mataas so that it would be very manageable going to the third and the fourth quarters para din sa kupunan ng Pats.
Full court press here, pero nakakalimutan nilang bantayan si Pontejos, who goes ahead. Almost got it, but great defensive play by the Seahorses. Aison with the defensive effort against Pontejos. Medyo binibi ni Pontejos. Ano, kung inunahan niya na yung layup, baka naipasok niya yun. But I guess ito din yung nabanggit kanina, no? Through Roxanne ni Coach Verhel, na huwag tayong maging masyado makumpiyansa. No? I mean, this team may be able to come back if we leave them an opening like that.
Yeah, kumaga, laro na. Nilalaro pa.
Nilalaro pa.
It could have been at least 2 points on the part of Paulo Pontejo as well. Coach Verhel was not too happy with that decision of Paulo. He told him, layup na yun eh. Abdul Wahab, he has improved, taking his free throws. Yes, Abdel Putucci. Basahin mo nga ulit yung buong pangalan ni Abdel Putucci. Huwag na, Abdel na lang.
Ikaw mas gusto ko madinig sa'yo eh.
Alam ko na, challenge natin itong si Roxanne mamaya.
Here's Pimentel. Ball taken away easily. Pero natawagan yata ng foul si Pontejos. Hawak sa braso as he took away the ball. Pero he was right there. Free throws, 5 of 5 JRU. Pats also perfect with only 2 attempts. Pontejos will sit down. Papasok Mark Edward Samonte. I'm guessing one of the new guys para kay Coach Verhel Meneses na he wants to see perform in action in live competition. Nice fake Pimentel inside. They bring it out. Medyo mahigpit ang depensa. What a turnaround!
Nagbabago na, no? Itong laro ng Pats, mukhang gusto na nila lumaban dito at nawala na yung kanilang TV jitters as we call it.
Basket by John Reed ng Pats.
Highlight play yan, no? Good read by Reed. Fade away using baseline. Is that going to be a steal? Live ball. Both teams wanting to get that lever.
But more than the steal, there's a lot of physicality between number 14, Noble, and Estrella, it seems.
Some action we're seeing. Yeah, no.
There's a lot of extracurricular activity away from the ball.
The referee is on top of the situation. Ba, maghiwalay kayo. Pasko na. Kayo mag-away. Ano gusto mo pamasko?
Ha?
Ano gusto mo pamasko?
Mukhang galante tayo, Coach.
Hindi, una ka magbigay.
Feeling generous.
Ha? Mamaya. Bigyan kita. Marami dito.
Samonte swings it to the corner, Estrella. Man-to-man defense here by Pats, and they get a steal. Reed with the ball. Reed going baseline, encounters Abdul Wahab. They bring it back out. Itong Seahorses, Kapinding. Nice drive. And Estrella with the rebound. Samonte fumbles the ball, but saved. And Abdul Wahab ngayon na baba. Astilla. 5 seconds to shoot para sa Heavy Bombers. There doesn't seem to be any urgency. Aurin from outside. Yes! Just in the nick of time.
He saw it coming.
From Kim Ayrin.
Kita niya, no? 2 seconds. It's good jumper in the part of Aurin. Running opportunity, Kapinpin was not ready for that. He could have been wide open right there, actually.
Yun ang inaabangan sana ni Estrella when he threw it ahead para kay Kapinding, pero hindi tumakbo si RV. There's a whistle.
Offensive foul number 4, Castilla.
An illegal pick, I think, on Estilla.
Actually, a much different second quarter. As you see, Pat, they're competing here It's still 3 and 25. Nagbago, no? Nagbago yung simula na second quarter.
34-12 though. Itong first half, in control pa rin ang JRU.
Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls. Dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. December 10, Thursday, 2016 AFC Cup official draw, 10:30 p.m. and 2016 AFC Champions League official draw, 11:30 p.m. here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Back here inside the Technological Institute of the Philippines gym in the city of Manila. Ito po mga estudyante. Yan, yung mga ibang walang pasok o hindi na pumasok.
Hindi, yung mga yan, may pasok yan. Ayun, si Jun, oh. Si Jun Navarro, may pasok yan dito.
3:25 remaining. First half po tayo. Ang kalamangan nga lang ng sa JRU, malaki-laki na. 34-12 against Pats. Itong Pats passing a little better. Much better performance, but Reed missing there on a much closer shot than kung kanina pinasok niya. Counter play from both teams. Estrella, it seems, was out of bounds already, so it will be Pat's ball.
Something that we did not really see in the first quarter was them diving for this leather. Buhay na buhay, oh. Kita mo to, layo na nito, but Reed was still there, forcing a JRU player to get out of bounds. I think that's Australia.
Kalubag from outside, wala. Aurin, coast to coast. There's a foul on a seahorse.
Well, showing some athleticism that time. There's number 11, court to court. Aurin was able to finish a nice looking three-point shot just a while ago, and now he's going to take 2 free throws.
2 shots for Aurin.
$36-12 now. Huge 14-point advantage para sa Heavy Boppers right now against the Seahorses. Diaz at the elbow goes in closer. Has no look at the basket. Malaki depensa. JRU fumbles. Ball recovered, pero 4 seconds of the shot clock. Traveling violation. Orada, I think it was. Yes, Orada. Underneath. Let's take a look. Kuha niya yung bola.
Ito yung sinasabi natin, ano? Dapat pag natapos ang second quarter, kahit na papaano, below 20 points ang maging kalamangan dito. 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. Their own version of a pressing defense being shown by Pats.
Second violation, so a rare turnover mula sa JRU, forced by the defense, the full court press of the Pats Seahorses. Showing some signs of life. The Pats here, Quezon. Here's Diaz. Diaz almost slipping. Strip. And Samonte, guarded by Quezon all the way.
Now a 24-point lead, 1 minute and 50 remaining. Missed opportunities on the part of Pats. There you go. This is a nice opportunity, and this would mean 2 free throws.
Diaz clobbered on the break.
There's actually almost a playoff foul on the part of JRU, no? Ensuring that it's not going to be easy 2 points on part of Diaz. Mag-free throw ka kung gusto mo.
Well, great press break. Nagsimula yan sa magandang press break nitong Pats. And they found Diaz cutting straight to the basket. A lot more trips to the free throw line ngayong second quarter. Alan, ano? And hindi man makakonvert ng malaki. At least they're getting the opportunity to cut that deficit point by point.
And so far, so good from the free throw line. Magkatagal ng mga free throws. They have not missed from the free throw.
Yep.
A minute and 41. Still 24-point lead. Tama yung ginagawa nila dito.
Astilla cutting. Too strong off the glass. And the ball with Quezon. And Pats is doing this without Manansala and without Kapinding. Itong mini run na to. Calubag, Diaz, Quezon, Noble. These are the guys responsible for putting in this tiny run to lead down to 12.
Actually, that's
22.
Oo.
Well, 20 yung sinasabi mong kailangang medyo bawasan, ano? Under 20 going into the...
Malakas makalula eh. Malakas makalula yung 20. Di ba? 18-16 manageable yan. Pero 20 up. Alam mo, doon pa lang, the effort that you have to do just to will that lead down is just enormous.
Well, slowly but surely, Pats is doing what they can, pero only 55 seconds left here in the second quarter.
That's Tony Loyola placing Aldred Noble.
Loyola comes in to replace Noble para sa Seahorses. Here's Orada. Go-ahead pass. Calubag, yes!
So it's nice to see them run and make a good scoring game here in the second quarter. They only scored 4. Now they have 40 seconds remaining.
And they have that opportunity. Coach Allen, to cut this under, that's definitely an offensive foul. Cut this under 20. They're down by 3. 33 seconds remaining.
Offensive foul number 11, Kim Owen.
And here's that pass by Orada to Calubag.
So it's not for the first quarter struggle, offensive struggle on the part of Pats. This could be a much closer ball game.
14-point output here in the second quarter para sa Pats. Clearly a lot better than the 4 points they put up in the first. Calubag outside, they're going for a 3. Oh, that's a long 2 put on the line, pero wala rin. Nice pass inside Astilla with the finish para sa JRU.
I don't know if that was not a traveling. But nevertheless, live ball tayo dito.
4 seconds left. Diaz puts it up and that's short. So that wraps it up for the first 20 minutes of action. Last 10 minutes was a lot better para sa Pats Seahorses. 14-point output as compared to the 4 points in the first quarter. Pero the big problem is stopping JRU. 43 points already through 2 quarters for the Heavy Bombers. That's going to be an issue. They're going to look for ways to level up the defense.
Well, yung second quarter nga, as we talked, they scored 14 points. Talaga sisingil sila nung 4 points na in-score nila nung first quarter. So they have to really step up pagdating sa depensa. At we'll see, no? We'll see how it goes here in the third quarter.
43-18, JRU leading Pats at the half here at the National Collegiate Championship.
Champions of season 7-8. After 10 long years, once again, your Tamaraos are hoisting up this trophy as the champions of men's basketball now for season 78.
I'm so proud of my players. Hindi na iniisip yung sarili nila. They put the team first ahead of themselves. Thank you. Just continue to love your players. This is your team. Para sa atin lahat ito. Thank you. Para sa inyo to. Thank you.
Sa muli niyang pag-akyat sa ring, Muli niyang patutunayan na isa siya sa pinakamagaling. 5 Division World Champion Nonito Donaire Jr. laban sa WBO #1 Super Bantamweight contender Cesar Juarez. Para sa pamilya, para sa tagumpay, para sa bayan. Donaire versus Juarez dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Ni isang nota wala akong alam. Wala akong hilig sa musika. Tuturuan ko kayong bumarel.
Kabilib-bilib na mga stunts at tricks.
Tuturuan ko kayong pumana.
Mula sa mga maestro ng aksyon.
Mag-isa suntukan. Teka muna, sandali. Ibang klaseng tao si Leon Guerrero. Mabilis pa siya sa kidlat.
Sa Action Movie Zone, Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Mga rumaratsa ng balita, mayat-mayang traffic update, bigating sports news, at iba't ibang kaganapang dapat mong malaman dahil ang balita dapat malaman at mabilis. Fast break, oras-oras sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
I'm so blessed, I'm so thankful.
I feel so blessed to have this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Hi, this is three-time NBA champion Brian Shaw. Make sure to tune in for all things NBA right here.
Dalawa sa pinakamabilis at pinakamabangis na female contenders maghaharap sa loob ng octagon. Ang breakout star ng taon, Paige Vanzant, susubukang pahabain ng winning streak laban sa number 3 contender, Rose Namajunas. Sino ang tatawaging reyna ng strawweight division? UFC Fight Night, Namajunas versus Vanzant sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Why do we play? We play for jumpers, passers, and shooters. We play for driveway one-on-ones, playground heroes, and the clutch vet at the wild. We play for ballers, shot callers, game changers, and life changers. We play for the east side, west side, north side, and south side. We play for the drama, the suspense, and even the comedy. We play for comebacks, paybacks, and givebacks. For breaking through, breaking barriers, and paradigms. We play for chasing a dream, on and off the court. We play for all that and whatever comes. This is why we play.
Napapanood niyo po ang National Collegiate Championship and we are at the half mula dito sa TIP Gym. And ito po ang first game ng ating Wednesday doubleheader. JRU Heavy Bombers taking on the Pats Sea Horses 43-18. Hindi po kayo namamalikmata. Medyo ganyang kalaki ang kalamangan. ng Heavy Bombers against the Seahorses after a dismal first quarter. Para sa Pats, only scoring 4 points. Ang JRU naman on track ever since tip-off. Eric Tipan kasama si Coach Alan Gregorio, and what a first quarter para sa JRU. And in stark contrast, ang Pats hirap na hirap opensa, especially turnovers in the first quarter.
Well, big defensive effort on the part of JRU to just give 4 points, not to Pats. Sabi nila, first time daw to sila dito. We expected that they're really going to be a little more conscious in playing the basketball game. Pero in the second quarter, we expected a better fight. They scored 14 points. Hopefully in the third quarter, in the fourth quarter, mapapakita nila yung kanilang tutong tapang sa paglalaro.
Well, tingnan natin yung halftime statistics after 20 minutes.
Well, for field goals, JRU, that's why they're on top. They had more shots and they had more better field goals at 50%. They had more assists, 9-2 as against Pats. Turnovers, ito, something that JRU has really been doing very well, even in their regular tournaments. And points of turnovers, 17 for JRU and only 4 for Pats.
So iyan yung kailangan baliktarin ng Pats coming into the third quarter and going into the fourth quarter. Better field goal shooting and also better offense. Lesser of the turnovers, which really hurt them in the first half. Not the usual suspects in terms of scoring para sa parehong koponan actually, because we expected, as we talked to you guys about his top scorers, Manansala, Kapinding, not really the top scorers para dito sa Pats and para din naman sa JRU. Some new names yung sinusubukan ni Coach Meneses on the floor, no?
Well, he already said that. No? He's gonna give some guys the opportunity to play. Of course, yung mga bago, yung mga hindi talaga nakapaglaro sa NCAA. And so far, because of the defense that they're playing, nagkakaroon ng mga fast break opportunities at nakakascore naman ang kanyang koponan.
Ito, Aurin umi-score para sa JRU. Grospe scoring. Well, Abdul Wahab, obviously a familiar name, pero para sa Pats, nakita nyo kanina, Diaz, Kalubag, Reed. Not the names na nabanggit sa atin ni Coach Aranzazo na gagawa para sa Pats. It was Pong Manansala na banggit niya, RV Kapinding, pero yun nga, hindi natin nakikita yung big names na yun para sa Pats, as you see the leading 3 scorers for both teams.
Well, JRU, Grospe 9 points, Abdul Wahab 7 points. He's not really the main big man for JRU, and Tete Tudoro scoring 6 points in the first quarter. While Diaz, Kalubag, and Reed amounting to 10 of the 18 points para naman dito sa Pats.
Alright, you can watch us on a live stream. Just head on to sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC to watch our coverage of the National Collegiate Championship.
Ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Ngayong Sabado sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Susugod si Ryan sa Nueva Ecija para lang magpakain ng kalabaw.
Hey guys, you wanna eat?
At makakasama pa niya si Mika de la Cruz. Abangan ang mga adventures nila ngayong Sabado.
Ryan Bang, gwapo-gwapo mo talaga.
Nakakatawa po kayo talaga.
Dito lang sa Kaya Mo Bang, The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Dalawa sa pinakamabilis at pinakamabangis na female contenders maghaharap sa loob ng octagon. Ang breakout star ng taon, Paige Vanzant, susubukang pahabain ng winning streak laban sa number 3 contender, Rose Namajunas. Sino ang tatawaging reyna ng strawweight division? UFC Fight Night, Namajunas versus Vanzant sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Well, we're ready to go. Mula sa TIP Gym in Manila, third quarter just about to get underway. 43-18, yan po ang ating score between JRU and Pats. Kapinding handles the leather, gives it up to Pimentel. Wala pa rin si Manansala, hindi natin makita. Only 1 minute played. Reed, medyo malakas off the glass but gets the foul. What a good start para sa Pats sa panimula ng ating second half.
That's right. Nung pumasok itong si Reed kanina, no, maganda yung kanyang naging jumper. And here he is getting the defensive rebound. Put back, free throw. So baka ito, hinihintay nating spark mula sa kupunan ng Pats.
Well, they were almost about to cut that 23-point deficit towards the end of the first half, pero hindi na ipasok yung tres na attempt ng Pats. Let's check in with Roxanne Montealegre.
Kanina, Coach Alan, nabanggit mo na mukhang camera conscious pa ang Pats para sa larong ito. Pero para naman kay Coach Vergel Meneses, nasa kanila ang disadvantage dahil for sure, napanood sila sa TV at alam na ng kalaban ang kanilang sistema. Kaya naman they set high expectations before the game and they practice really hard. And for this quarter, gusto lang yan na magkaroon ng continuous ball movement, magkaroon ng continuous motion, at for the players to come to the right spots. And sabi pa nga niya, we came here to play and to win. Eric? Coach Alan?
Yeah, thanks, Roxanne. Well, it seems na, it's the system. Kitang-kita mo yung sistema na laro ng JRU right from the beginning. They know where each other is, nagkakaamuyan kumbaga, and positioning has played a huge role sa offense ng JRU, and kitang-kita mo yung diferensya, level of intensity offensively between both teams.
Well, sisigilin talaga sila nung nangyari ng first quarter, but look at them now. They're penetrating, they don't care if Abdel Putucci is there, just taking it strong. He has scored 5 points, and Reed is really somehow just doing his thing, no? Just enjoying the ball game. Maganda nga kanila mga free throws actually.
Well, that's one thing that's been helping them out, but the lead right now at 25 para sa JRU. Reed at the line. First is good. Well, the one takeaway, I guess, if Pats continues to struggle here, is the fact that they went up against JRU and they put their best foot forward, and they competed. Again, they're first timers sa Isaa, itong Pats. So this is a huge learning experience para sa kanila. Going back to their mother league, that they competed against a high caliber team in the NCAA. Chodoro, malakas lang ng konti. And Reed with a basketball. Kalubag brings it down. Orada from outside, wala. Ball tapped by Kapinding as we check in this time with Siege Tantenko.
Yes, Eric, na-rattle kayo. Hindi ganyan ang laro ng champion, hindi ganyan ang laro ng Pats. Yan ang paalala ni Coach Lenzi sa kanyang kupunan going into the second half of this game. He also reminded them, don't be afraid to drive and break JRU's defense and set plays instead of rushing fast break attempts. It will be an uphill battle for the Seahorses, so it's good to remember the origins of their moniker. Seahorses have wings, but they can't fly. As an aviation school, as in their basketball program, they're all about seeing potential in their players and in their students, and when they're done, hopefully, even unlikely candidates can take flight. Will we see that happen today? Yan ang abangan natin. Eric, Coach Allen?
Thank you, Siege. Yan ang malaking tanong. They are champions in their own right sa kanilang mother league. Right now, they are really struggling against the fourth placers in the last season of the NCAA.
At saka ngayon nga sinasabi ni Coach Lenzi, may kita mo, no, second quarter, umaatake na sila. Hindi yun ang laro nila ng first quarter. Again, ngayon, they don't care, no? Yan, look at this. This is a very nice, strong move. Tete Chidoro was not ready for tumingin pa, no? Kala mo talagang nag-draw charge, No, that was a foul on the part of Tete Chidoro.
So RV Kapinding at the line. The first is good. That's the one thing going for them, tulad nga nabanggit mo, Coach Alan, yung free throws. In and out on the second attempt para kay RV Kapinding. Mendoza drives all the way and puts it in.
That was just too open. The driving lane, the initial defense of number 15 guy, and again, this is the kind of defense that JRU would really want to implement. Kailangan tuloy-tuloy. Ito, masyadong bukas to. This was just too open.
Defense caught napping that time by JRU as Kapinding will be replaced by Diaz. Pimentel drives, gets fouled, and will go to the line. And you see a lot more heart pinapakita ng Seahorses right now against the Heavy Bombers. In fact, they look more aggressive than the Heavy Bombers right now. Take a look at Pimentel inside the shaded area against the big, tall players ng JRU.
Well, we know that they're not a champion team for nothing, Eric. Sabi nga ni Coach Lenzi kanina, no? Hindi yan laro nyo, ayaw nyo umatake. Now they're attacking. Pinansin natin ang free throw. Yan, nagmintis tuloy ng free throw. Ito si Amiel Pimentel. These are things that can help them open three-point shots. What is this? This is going to be a lane violation. Ball goes back to the JRU Heavy Bombers.
Itong Pats won the championship in Isaa, beating the Philippine Women's University. Again, in their maiden season as a probationary member of the Interscholastic Athletics Association. Mendoza with an offensive foul there, so bola, babalik sa Pats. Lucky break for the Seahorses here. Orada. Here's Reed. Pimentel, or sorry, Loyola with a leather now. Still plenty of time on the shot clock, 13. Reed went one-on-one against Grospe, put it in over Putucci.
Oh, kahit na pumasok na kanina, no, nang pumasok na itong si Reed, talaga nagkaroon ng panibagong dimension ng offense nitong kuponan ng Pats. Still a 24-point lead though. Pero kahit na paano, no, yung energy ng Pats, makikita mo na.
Yeah. Chodoro, inipit, and nakuha. 2 points, Tete Chodoro. 51-25. So Orada will get a rest here, and Mark Velasco checks in for the Seahorses. A bigger body to go up against Putucci. Here's Velasco bringing it down. Back to Diaz. Loyola to Diaz. 4 to shoot here. Diaz, one-hander, is fouled. Chodoro medyo dumikit ng konti. He could have let that one go with the shot clock winding down.
Well, it was Diaz who scored the first 2 points here in this ball game for Pats, and now he's attacking the defense of Tete Chodoro. Given a lift by Coach Vergel Meneses. Pahinga ka muna. Mendoza coming in. And some adjustments at the part of Pats taking the free throw. Still a 25-point lead. We're in the third quarter. Sama ka ba sa Sabado, Eric?
Oo nga pala, Sabado nasa Faith Academy po tayo sa Tanawan.
Tanawan, Batangas. Sama si Larry.
Saturday and Sunday. Wala si Larry dun.
Ha?
Ibang floor director nito.
Talaga? Oh, very good. pahinga muna. Weekend eh.
51-27. Inside pass. Putucci gets it back. Dishes to Grospe. Grospe, wow! In traffic, puts it in.
Yeah, that's what competition can do for you. That's very tough. Putucci did not even know where he was passing that ball, but Grospe was up to it.
Full court press. Got it just in the nick of time. Ang Pats. Pimentel driving. Dishing. Reed. Spins back to the basket. And puts it in. Wow.
Pretty athletic, huh?
John Reed. 8. He got 10 points already in the game.
Well, he faked going to the ball reversal and then using the sideline. Or using the baseline, I should say.
Putucci, ball tapped. Passes to Grospe, puts it in. Back-to-back baskets for Grospe.
Well, much improved Grospe for JRU.
They go to Reed. Reed up top, inside to Velasco. Velasco working on Putucci. Malakas, Diaz trying to fight for the rebound. Bola napunta sa JRU.
Well, that's a good foul. I think what was going to be a fast break on the part of JRU, and we have a timeout. Sino ba to?
Tumawag si Coach Verel Meneses ng timeout. 55-29 JRU over Pats here in the third quarter.
Sa muli niyang pag-akyat sa ring, muli niyang patutunayan na isa siya sa pinakamagaling. 5 Division World Champion Nonito Donaire Jr. laban sa WBO #1 Super Bantamweight contender Cesar Juarez. Para sa pamilya, para sa tagumpay, para sa bayan. Donaire versus Juarez dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action Channel 23.
55-29. JRU over Pats with 5:05 remaining in the third quarter. Coach Allen, a quick assessment of how much improved itong Pats in the third quarter.
Well, 11 points now with still 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Pero yun nga, no, masyadong malaki kasi yung naging tambak ng first quarter. So ngayon, defensively, kailangan din nila mag-step up. But in offense, medyo na-solve na nila, no? They're attacking it strong, they're going to the line, taking the free throws. But let's just wait what kind of adjustments Pats can do. That's going to be a good stop. Medyo tumulas ang bola para dito sa JRU.
Here's Pimentel. A little hesitation play, but the defense caught up. So half-court offense para dito sa Pats. Velasco faces, puts it in by shooting from the outside. Mark Velasco. And Putucci, napapalakpak. Medyo dapat pala, dikitan ko yun next time.
Nagulat siya eh. Walang scouting report eh.
Grospe dishes. Itong mahirap. Going up against a tall front line, Putucci and Grospe. Saan ka babantay?
Well, you know that is what happened. No? Pag hindi mo nabantayan, you being the first line of defense, when somebody attacks, you have to be able to really stay in front. So ito, forced to help out was Velasco. Wide open was Abdel Putucci.
Well, that's a dilemma that Lency Aranzazo will be facing the entire game. He doesn't have a very tall lineup as compared to, or at least front line, compared to JRU. I mean, Putucci and Abdul Wahab lang. Doon pa lang, talo na siya. May Grospe pa para sa Heavy Bombers. They get the free throw miss by Putucci, so potentially a 4 or 5 point play in the making here. Putucci, 2 seconds. Putucci pulls up and is short. Velasco, go ahead pass. Loyola, easy basket para sa Pats.
We talked about this guy, the start of the coverage. And I think that's just going to be the first 2 points for Loyola. Still a 24-point lead. Pero again, ano, yung nakakita na tayo ng fast breaks, nakikita tayo ng maraming penetrations at marami pa tong oras na to.
Oh, better defense. Steal by the Seahorses. No look pass. Velasco, back-to-back baskets for Pats.
Their own version of a fast break, down 22. We are in the third quarter. Good energy being shown by Pats.
Oh, wow, but that's a big question mark. How do you stop Putucci if he's that close to the basket?
Well, they're just dishing off the wide open Abdel Putucci, but first this nice looking fast break. First the stop, the fast break. One hand. He has scored 4 points here in the third quarter.
John Reed will sit down. Borja will come in for Pats Seahorses. That's been his problem. 2 misses at the line para kay Putucci. There's going to be a foul. Nice drive. Brave drive by Loyola straight to the basket. And he will be gifted with 2 free throws. And take a look here. Di natakot. Diretso, even with Putucci right there. Gestoni Loyola. At the line, first is good.
80s na 80s eh, no?
I was waiting for you to say that. Si Abdul Wahab.
Sino kaya ang kinikindatan nito? Ikaw o ako? Si Larry. Sabi ni Pong.
Almost a steal. Yeah, completed steal and gonna be an easy break. Loyola with a finish. Take a look at free throw shooting in the third quarter. 7 of 11. 0 for 2 ang JRU, and don't look now. 20 na lang. Ito ba yung binabanggit mo, Coach? Maibaba ng 20 going to the fourth. 10 minutes. Plenty of time. Velasco though commits a foul on Pontejos.
Napakarami pang oras. Ang importante dito, ginagawa, naniniwala ang Pats that they can make certain runs. Ito, napakaganda nito. No? That's a 50-50 ball. Nakuha ng Pats for the easy 2 points.
Seahorses hustling in this game, and they are within 20 with 2:50 remaining in the third quarter.
This is a moment. 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 This is a moment I've been waiting for.
If you can't watch us live on ABS-CBN Sports in Action, we can be seen on live stream. Just send your browsers to sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC para sa ating coverage ng National Collegiate Championship. 21 points in the third quarter, the biggest output ng Pats so far in the game.
And with this be 23, there it is. Opportunity, nako, napalakas yata.
Yun! Gusto may foul ka. Naghintay ng depensa para magpasabit. And the crowd here, these guys are from Pats, by the way, behind us. That's why they're going crazy.
Naman pala, no? Meron pala talagang hatak ng mga fans itong mga taga-Pats.
May dala, may dala.
They're happy. Look at that. Good reaction on the part of the students from Pats. Alam ba ng mga professor nyo na nandito kayo? That's already the 24th point for Pats in the third quarter. Remember, they only scored 18 points at the end of the first half, Eric.
Cruz gets the teardrop to go. That sort of fans the flame down a little bit. Take a look at the shot by Cruz. Down the middle. Pontejos faking, Cruz with a pick. Bumaba si Velasco, mismatch there. Holding foul on Kalubag, it seems, as yun nga, on the switch, napunta siya kay Cruz, who's about at least 4 or 5 inches taller than he is.
Sayang, ano? Ang ganda yung fronting defense ginawa, pero hinawakan, huling-huli.
And kita niyo yung switch, o yun yung
that's really a foul.
hawak. First is good para kay Cruz. .201 remaining here in the third quarter. 1 for 2. Para kay Cruz in a late violation. Possession arrow says it's going to be Pats ball. Foul. Estrella.
Too close for comfort, and again a chance for them to have a better score here in the third quarter. 24 points as against only 18 in the first 2 quarters para sa koponan ng Pats. mamaya yung mga referees natin, sabi nila sa mga asawa nila, nandito sila. So, hindi, tutunan po na nandito sila. Referee Marcinez, number 13. Referee Biray, 55. And of course, veteran referee Romy Mangibin.
De La Virgen, ball fake. Muntik nang makuha yung bola. Great defense by Pats. Number 7, Fan Dialan. Oh, nice fake. But a traveling violation.
Because he already used his 2 steps moving backwards. No? Tapos, one step pa siya moving forward.
There's basketball 101 for you. King Benemerito with a turnover. Loyola, double team. Loyola taps it to Pontejos. Pontejos outlet to De La Virgen. No numbers para sa JRU. De La Virgen from the corner. That's a 3. Yes!
He's always deadly taking those shots. Good follow through. De La Virgen. That's going to be the first 3-point shot. Back to a 22-point lead. But still, sinasabi nga natin, napakarami pa itong oras ito. Nothing's impossible for Pats.
Ball tapped away by Pontejos, but you got to go back to that Pontejos touch pass. Ito, straight to De La Virgen. Nilabas sa kanya De La Virgen, pero binalik niya rin. Returning favor, and De La Virgen scoring the 3. Orada will check back in para sa Pats. Kalubag for 3. Yes!
We haven't seen a 3-point shot from Pats the entire ball game, and that's just going to be the first 3 points. 19-point lead. They can make a stop, take a 3-point shot, and make it a 16-point lead. But it's a little wide open.
If they bring this down to about 15 going into the 4th, magandang labanan na yan in the last 10 minutes for sure. That kid, Kalubag, has been the spark para kay Coach Aranzazo. There's Coach Aranzazo of the Pats Seahorses. So RV Kapinding will check back in for Kalubag.
Well, Eric, they have a 2-for-1 opportunity here, talking about Pats offense.
Let's see if they take advantage of the opportunity. Fandialan looking for Kapinding. They go to Velasco. Puts it up and puts it in! Mark Velasco with the basket. Big 3. $67-49.
We talked about 15 points. Just make a stop, no fouls, and maybe a 2 or 3-point shot to end the quarter. Pero veterano, no? Itong si Paolo Pontejos.
Pontejos, turn around. Tough shot. Oh, and last touch by Loyola, so it will still be JRU ball with just 2 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They just need to make your stop to keep this under 20. Cruz, alley-oop play. Oh, wow. By design, quick 2 points para kay Coach Berhel Meneses and the JRU Heavy Bombers. That was Mark Cruz with the finish para sa JRU. Tete Chidoro, nakitaan natin ng konting performance kanina. I think 8 points para kay Chidoro in the 3rd quarter. Pero mas importante, more than that, is the bigger performance, the better performance ng Pats Seahorses in the 3rd.
Well, 31 points in the 3rd quarter. Can they double that? That will give them a better chance and an opportunity to still win this ball game.
They're down by 20 going into the 4th, 69-49 against JRU.
Sa muli niyang pag-akyat sa ring, muli niyang patutunayan na isa siya sa pinakamagaling. 5-division world champion Nonito Donaire Jr. laban sa WBO #1 super bantamweight contender Cesar Juarez. Para sa pamilya, para sa tagumpay, para sa bayan. Donaire versus Juarez dito sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23. December 10, Thursday, 2016 AFC Cup official draw, 10:30 p.m. and 2016 AFC Champions League official draw, 11:30 p.m. here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23. King Arthur Villanueva, Milan El Metodico Melindo. Sa pinakamatinding resback ng kanilang karera, Pinoy Pride 34, Thursday, 8 p.m. sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa TIB Gym in the city of Manila for the first game of your Wednesday doubleheader in the coverage of the National Collegiate Championship. Search for the 1-2 champion in collegiate basketball dito sa buong Pilipinas. Right now, it's an 18-point advantage para sa JRU, 69-51 against Pat's Seahorses.
Alam mo, nakakatuwa, no? Nagbago yung laro talaga ng Pats. Nagkaroon ng angas, defensively, offensively. And now they're just trying to go for every possession.
Yeah. Just, you know, much more aggressive offensively. Itong Pat's Seahorses. Ang layo ng diferensya in terms of performance in the first quarter, where they only scored 4 points. So Kapinding on the floor. Pimentel and Loyola. 4 seconds to shoot. Pimentel has to put it up. Almost got it. Oh, powerful rebound by Kapinding there, but there's a whistle on the play. Let's check in first with Roxanne Monte Alegre.
Huwag niyong ilabas ang bola. Kahalong frustration at disappointment ang nasa boses ni Coach Vergel Meneses habang pinagsasabihan niya ang kanyang team dahil hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin sinusunod ang kanyang instructions. Even if they are up by a good margin, kailangan pa rin nilang magkaroon ng proper execution to create good habit. And for the last quarter, all he wants is for his players to trust him, go all out, and finish strong. Eric, Coach Alan?
All right, thank you, Roxanne. How much of it is the defense of Pats compared to the execution of JRU in the third quarter?
Well, definitely, naramdaman nga nila na lumaban, no? So, even nung mga diving for the loose balls, at daming napunta sa kuponan ng Pats. So, medyo nagbago rin. Napaisip din ang kuponan ni Coach Vergel na, hindi pumunta dito to para tambakan lang natin. So, maaring nag-iingat sila. Pero more than that, alam mo, papansinin talaga ni Coach Vergel yan. Tama si Roxanne, sinabi niya, this is all about what you're supposed to do every time you play the basketball game.
Well, they're executing a lot better at the beginning of this fourth quarter. De La Virgen with a basket in the last play. Estrella will sit down para sa JRU. De La Paz, Jordan De La Paz will check in.
RV Kapinding, he's a big point guard. Has been scoring very well. Para dito kay Coach Leancy Aranzazo.
Still an 18-point advantage though para sa JRU, 71-53. They want to open up Pontejos. Pontejos spinning. Back out to De La Virgen. 4 seconds. Oh, De La Virgen. What a play. Gets his own miss and puts it in.
Well, that's just experience for you. Because how many seconds of good defense on the part of Pats, but all of a sudden, they just let go. And they even made itong si De La Virgen make that putback.
Offensive board and putback. All in one swift motion para kay De La Virgen. Nice fake. Kapinding attacks, dishes. Orada is fouled by Cruz.
Sitting for a foul from Abdul Wahab.
Let's go to Siege Tantenko.
Yes, sir. Throughout the third quarter, we saw it marked by better defense and an improved offensive effort from the Pat Seahorses. This fourth quarter, Coach Lenzi has remained very positive, very constructive in his feedback for his team. The team has remained energetic as they seek to chip away at JRU's lead. You could argue that keeping spirits high and showing aggression on the court is even harder when your team is down by this much. But for the Seahorses, that is exactly what it means to play like a champion. Never give up. Back to you, Eric. Coach Allen.
Thank you, Siege. That's exactly what they're doing. Itong Pat Seahorses, they're chipping away, pero unfortunately, as they bring it down under 20, nakakahanap ng puntos itong JRU to bring it back to that barrier na medyo mahirap. Nabanggit mo nga yung 20 points, anything above it, medyo daunting, no, para sa kalaban.
Alam mo, dapat hindi na nila masyadong isipin pa, no, kung ano ang nagiging score dito, no? Dapat ang natatakot kasi sila yung time and score element, no? Kaya they're taking hurried shots. Ito, this is gonna be a good stop, pero tinawagan, no? Mukhang sumabit, no, against Jordan. Itong si ano, no? Itong kupunan ng Pats against Jordan de la Paz, I should say.
What's surprising here is nabanggit natin ilang beses si Pong Manansala, one of the key players ni Coach Aranzazo, pero it seems I'm looking at their bench and he has one shoe off. I think he injured himself early in the first quarter, sprained his ankle and did not see action again.
Well, I'm sure that's it, no? Hindi ka naman magtatanggal ng sapatos kapag hindi ka nasaktan. So that's one talent of the bench galing dito kay Coach Aranzazo.
JRU 57, Pats 47. Field goal percentage coming into the 6:47 mark of the fourth quarter.
Number 13, Rossi Kaluma is fourth. 2 on the horses.
So Mendoza will be taking 2 free throws. 19-point lead. Everything still mathematically possible on the part of Pats. But they've got to wish that Mendoza and the entire JRU does not score anymore. And then they'll be able to make the kinds of shots that gave them the first championship in the ISAA.
Fandialan brings it down. Ball in the hands of Orada with 6:37 remaining and down by 20. Kalubag, yes. This is key. Yung opensa kailangan mapigilan ng Pats. Oh, two players nag-agawan. Oh.
Hindi nagkaamo yan. Sayang yun.
Kapinding Kalubag were both around the ball. And then they'll let it go. Napunta tuloy sa GRU ang possession. And back to 20. Kalamangan ng Heavy Bombers. Orada against Cruz. They go to Kapinding. Kalubag in traffic. Keeps the ball alive in the hands of Reed now. Reed double teamed and 24-second shot clock violation against JRU.
That's going to be a highlight play there. Fundulan making sure that he has full control of that leather. Give that extra pass and another extra pass inside the paint. 5 and 19. Hindi pa tapos to, Eric.
Cruz cutting. Cruz puts it up. Wala. He gets his own miss and there's going to be a foul on Orada. Take a look at first little dribbling wizardry from Pandiaran. And the extra pass for the easy basket.
But it was the first quarter struggle. This is going to be on the Razak. Very small. Look at this.
Knockout punch.
Knockout punch. can see that he's got good post moves.
Steal by Pats. Kalubag. Out to Diaz. Diaz for three. Yes!
Sabay punas ng sapatos. Madulas, madulas. 17 lang to, Eric.
Butucci. Double team. Ball taken away. 4 minutes and change remaining in the fourth quarter. And a foul by Mendoza. So JRU is in the penalty already as you take a look at this drive by Butucci.
In the first half, no? 43 points as against only 18 for Pats. And in the second half, it's 43 points with still 3 and 59 and only 35 for JRU. 4 na minuto pa to. Diaz after hitting that open 3-point shot. Sinks the first, misses the second. This is going to be a lane violation. Balik ang bola dito sa koponan ng JRU Heavy Bombers.
Under 4 minutes to play, and 78-62 JRU here in the fourth. De La Paz brings down Diaz. Butucci puts it up and puts it in. Malaki. Yun ang doon ay hihirapan talaga. Isa sa pinakamalaking problema ng Pats is the height. Reed fumbles the alley-oop. And Butucci brings it down. Nice drive by Mendoza. Fishes the foul as well. And at this point, this may be a little bit out of reach para sa JRU, where a drive, aggressive drive by Jonathan Mendoza.
An opportunity, no, for them to really go and finish this game. Jonathan Mendoza, so far, he's got good 7, make that 8 points. And a timeout by Pats. So last-ditch effort.
21-point lead para sa JRU over Pats with 3:23 remaining in the fourth.
Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. December 10, Thursday, 2016 AFC Cup official draw, 10:30 p.m. and 2016 AFC Champions League official draw, 11:30 p.m.
In the afternoon to give you coverage of the National Collegiate Championship. Fourth quarter po, just 3:06 remaining, 83-62. 4 seconds to shoot. Quezon is blocked. And Mendoza will bring it down para sa JRU. Mendoza goes all the way. Hard foul by Quezon right there.
Well, he's been taking charge here in the fourth quarter. Jonathan Mendoza. Good finish. Not really stopping. All instances for him to be able to finish and knock in those points. And ensure a win right here by JRU. Mamaya, no? Si Anton. Sino ba kasama ni paring Anton mamaya?
Marco Benitez and Anton Rojas
pala.
will have the call for our second game today.
Umarbor kasi tayo ng first game, no? Ha?
I believe TIP will see action maya-maya lang. Home team. Nasa TIP gym po tayo.
So maganda yun. Mapua kalaban, no?
Yep.
The fortune cookie atoy ko. The best fadeaway in the land.
That's true. That's true.
Two minutes and 35 seconds. Wala na. Sumubok, pero
Aurin.
napitin.
Looking for a poster jam. Nice pass, Velasco. A lot of body contact. Walang tinawag doon ng mga officials. And Patucci will bring it down. Aurin.
Maraming mga highlight plays. Ito si Aurin, ano?
3 attempts.
But he doesn't care. Look at him, he's just playing.
3 attempts para kay Aurin. As kapinding misses from outside.
Sabi niya siguro, sooner or later I'll be able to make those kinds of shots.
May papasok din dyan maya-maya. Mendoza is fouled by Loyola. Take a look at that windmill reverse.
Ganda sana eh. That's a Vergel Meneses kind of a shot.
Actually,
pero yung execution parang si Coach Dan Rose. Coach Dan Rose. He's a good shooter, man. He's a good shooter. Pero yung aerial voyager talaga when you need highlight plays. George Elia also there. Okay.
James Astilla for Abdulatif Patucci.
Coach at Cholo Villanueva.
And RB Kapindig also
Laksa sila dito. 2 minutes, 1 second remaining.
Huge advantage para sa JRU. I mean, right from the beginning, talagang they really took advantage of the hesitation ng Pats to be aggressive. Yun nga,
right.
jitters and all that. They really took advantage of that. Sanay na sa TV itong mga to. The spotlight sa malaking crowd.
Right.
And they pounced on the Seahorses immediately.
Last 2 minutes.
Final 2 minutes. In our first game today, Pimentel is partially double teamed. Casona ngayon to JRU. Quezon forced to take a 3. Doesn't get the lucky roll. 86-62. Samonte is bringing it down. Para sa Heavy Bombers, Benemerito back to Samonte. Here's Aurin. Oh, what a crossover. Aurin. And
sabi ko sa'yo,
pinag-usapan natin itong batang to, no? Ang lakas ng kumpiyansa, no?
Susubok eh. Alam mo, hindi lang naman airborne, no? Kita mo yan. May showing us some dribbling skills. And of course, in the second quarter, was able to hit a nice 3-point shot. Now he's going to the free throw line. He's got a total 5 points. Nice looking shot, huh?
Yeah. Could be the future of JRU in the hands of this young man, Kim Aurin. Velasco puts up a 3. Long rebound into the hands of Pimentel, coming down to a minute left here in the fourth quarter. 9 seconds to shoot. Reverse ni Velasco, no good.
A real push. This would mean 2 free throws on the part of Velasco.
Number 4, James Astilla, his second. 2 shots for Mark Velasco.
Only 58 seconds remaining. Pero dapat to, no? Dapat ma-shoot na nila itong mga ganito. Tapos tututukan sila ngayon ni Derek Raul. Pipicturean mo sa TV. Lalabas mo sa Viber. Ayan na. Nako, nagmintis yung pangalawa.
So under a minute remaining here in the fourth quarter. Game fully in the bag para sa Heavy Bombers. There's Aurin again.
That's it over. Chance for him to get his confidence, no, in those aerial shots.
Quezon. It's going to be a foul. I think that's going to be on Samonte.
Foul on number 25.
No, 25.
That's Paulo Eduardo penalty.
Number 25 para sa JRU ang tinawagan ng foul. Paulo Eduardo. So Quezon is at the line for 2. Misses the first. Tulad na banggit natin kanina, Coach Alan, ano? Itong Pats may not come away with a win, but the experience of going up against a high-caliber NCAA team, malaking bagay.
Final four at that, ano?
Yeah, for a team competing in ISAA.
These are just missed opportunities.
Samonte. Already in their maiden season para sa ISAA, champion na itong Pats. So they will just get better and better with this experience, your exposure on TV, you know, going up against, again, you know,
Iba,
fourth
no?
placer sa
Iba,
NCAA. Oh.
Yung first quarter, doon talaga nangyari yung struggle eh. Lumaban ng second, ng third, sumubok pa nga yung fourth quarter. But the 4 points that they had in that they scored in the first quarter, that really killed them here in this ball game.
Biggest lead was 27 points para sa JRU. And that's, you know, for a team with such a young team in terms of experience competing, mahirap talaga ma-overcome yan. And that's the buzzer to end the game. JRU, Coach Verhel Meneses and the Heavy Bombers in full control over Nancy Aranzazo and the Pats C Horses in the first game today. 90-63. The final score, JRU beating Pats.
After 10 long years, once again, your Tamaraos are hoisting up this trophy as the champions of men's basketball now for season 78.
I'm so proud of my players. Hindi na iniisip yung sarili nila. They put the team first ahead of themselves. Thank you. Just continue to love your players. This is your team. Para sa atin lahat ito. Thank you. Para sa inyo to. Thank you.
Sa pinakamabilis at pinakamabangis na female contenders, maghaharap sa loob ng octagon. Ang breakout star ng taon, Paige Fanzant, susubukang pahabain ng winning streak laban sa number 3 contender, Rose Namajunas. Sino ang tatawaging reyna ng strawweight division? UFC Fight Night, Namajunas versus Fanzant sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
90-63 is the final score. JRU taking out Pats in the Metro Manila Luzon leg of the National Collegiate Championship. And right now, our best player is with Roxanne Monte Alegre.
Congrats, John Grospe, and to the team. Anong pakiramdam mo na for the first time, iba yung team na nakaharap niyo today, which is the Pats?
Siguro wala kaming idea pero syempre laban kami sa kanila. Basta depensa lang kami tapos yung offense namin to follow na lang.
In-expect mo ba naman nanalo kayo this game?
Siguro naman oo kasi well prepared naman kami para sa game na to.
At kumpara naman kay Coach Verhel at sa teammates mo, this is the chance to rebuild your team. Para sa'yo, ano ang meaning ng pagkapanalo nyo sa larong ito?
Siguro maganda yun kasi parang start the season itong laro na to na panalo kami. Yun lang.
Yeah, it's a really good start. Pwede ka ba rin bumate kung meron kang pasalamatan?
Binabati ko yung mga kapamilya ko dyan sa Ilang-Ilang, Giginto. Yung girlfriend ko, tsaka yung idol kong si Jordan De La Paz, tsaka si Paolo Ponteos. Yun lang. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Coach Alan, Eric, may tanong pa kayo?
Thank you, Rox. Thank you. Parang hindi nagkikita, no? Kinamusta pa talaga, no? 16 minutes, 15 points, 7 out of 8 field goals. He really deserves to be the best player of this ball game.
Definitely. What a great contribution off the bench kay Grospe para sa pagkapanalo ng JRU. But commendable din. Mark Velasco, 11 points. John Reed, 10 points. Joshua Diaz, 10 points. 3 players in double digits para sa Pats.
Well, they tried, no? Maganda yung... pero kung hindi nga nag-struggle sana nung first quarter, it could have been a totally different ball game.
Yeah, 21-4 in the first quarter. Doon nagsimula yung mahirap ng JRU. Punta sa Pats. Coming up, we have the TIP Engineers taking on the MIT Cardinals. Thanks to our director Raul De Ocampo and producer Ada Bayuga. For Roxanne Monte Alegre, Siege Tantenko, my partner Alan Gregorio, I'm Eric Tipan. Thank you for watching. But marami pang aksyon ang susunod. Again, TIP Mapua dito sa NCC live on ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Magandang hapon, narito na ang mga fast break na balita sa oras na ito. Hindi iiwan ni Coach Tab Badwin ang Gilas Pilipinas. Ito ay kahit pa na-appoint na siya bilang head coach ng Ateneo Blue Eagles sa UAAP. Ayon kay Coach Tab, mananatiling priority niya ang national team lalo't may pag-asa pa tayong makapasok sa 2016 Rio Olympics. Si Coach Tab ang papalit kay Bo Perasol na nagbitiw ng bilang coach ng Ateneo matapos ang 3 taon. Samantala sa UFC, babawi si Ronda Rousey sa bagong women's bantamweight champion na si Holly Holm. Sa kanyang unang interview matapos talunin ni Holm sa UFC 193, sinabi ni Rousey na baka matagalan pa bago siya makabalik ulit sa training pero desidido siyang makaharap ulit si Holm. Inamin rin niyang nahiya siya matapos malasap ang kanyang unang talo bilang professional fighter. Sa ngayon ay wala pang pahayag ang UFC kung kailan ulit maghaharap sina Rousey at Holm. At yan ang mga fast break na balita sa oras na ito. Ako po si Barbie Salvador. Magandang hapon.
This program is brought to you by Smart Grow. With Smart Grow, you can share the smart life.
Bawat kapamilya nakadarama ng pagmamahal na labis nating ipinagpapasalamat. Ngayong Pasko, sama-sama tayong mag-thank you. Mag-log on sa thankyouforthelove.com. Gumawa na ng thank you video, picture o message at ishare sa social media with our hashtag #ThankYouForTheLove. Maaari namin i-feature ang kwento mo sa ating online gallery at sa ABS-CBN live programs. Kaya ngayong Pasko, kanino mo gustong sabihin ang thank you for the love?
Boxing ha? It's more to life than just survival.
Mayroon akong tiwala sa Panginoon. Palaging humble lang, huwag lang masyadong palaki ng ulo.
What a fight! This is the best chapter. Grabe ito. Grabe love. This is the House of Champions.
Ngayong Sabado sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Susugod si Ryan sa Nueva Ecija para lang magpakain ng kalabaw.
Hey guys, you wanna eat?
At makakasama pa niya si Mika de la Cruz. Abangan ang mga adventures nila ngayong Sabado.
Ryan ba? Ang gwapo-gwapo mo talaga.
Nakakatawa po kayo talaga.
Dito lang sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls. Dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, why thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you're welcome. Thank you very much. I'm so blessed, I'm so thankful.
I feel so blessed to have this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
why do we play? We play for jumpers, passers, and shooters. We play for driveway one-on-ones, playground heroes, and the clutch vet at the Y. We play for ballers, shot callers, game changers, and life changers. We play for the east side, west side, north side, and south side. We play for the drama, the suspense, and even the comedy. We play for comebacks, paybacks, and givebacks. For breaking through, breaking barriers, and paradigms. We play for chasing a dream, on and off the court. We play for all that and whatever comes. This is why we play.
Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
The quest to find the one true national champion is officially underway as we are greeting you from inside the Technological Institute of the Philippines gym in Manila for day number 1 of the Metro Manila qualifiers in the 2015 National Collegiate Championship. This is presented to you by ABS-CBN Sports, and we are looking at the students of TIP getting ready to cheer on their engineers as they will try to protect home court against the third placers of the NCAA and host school of NCAA Season 91, Mapua Institute of Technology. Mabuhay Pilipinas at maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Anton Rojas, reunited with my partner Marco Benitez, at mamaya makakasama din natin at courtside Roxanne Montealegre reporting for TIP, reporting for her second game today, and Laura Liman reporting for Mapua. But as always, Marco, I start with you. It's great to be back covering the NCC, and we will be beginning a new search. We have a different format as we search for the best collegiate basketball team in the land.
That is exactly correct, Anton, and it's great to be back. Great to be back in this yearly quest for one national champion. And as you said it right now, we are playing the Metro Manila elimination qualifying games of the NCC, where we have TIP versus NCAA number 3 team Mapua Cardinals. Going to be an interesting match because we are playing at the home court of the Engineers.
And this is an opportunity for teams like Pats na naglaban kanina kontra sa JRU pero hindi pinalad, losing to the Heavy Bombers 90-63, to really show their stuff on national television. And TIP has a great opportunity to show just what they can do against one of the top teams in Metro Manila, the Mapua Cardinals.
That is correct. And TIP, not a team that should be underestimated. They are perennial contender in the NCBL, one of the big tournaments in Metro Manila. They are a former champion of the NCBL, first runner-up of this year's NCBL, and they just lost to eventual champions CEU Scorpions, which, as we all know, competes very well with UAAP and even NCAA teams.
Now, before we delve deeper into the matchups, let's check out, let's take a look at the teams right now, starting off with the home team. The TIP Engineers, as you mentioned, they are part of the NCBL.
TIP Engineers, one of the founding members of the NCBL 4 years ago. They were champions in 2013, first runner-up this year. They are coached in his 4th year by Sebastian Putit de Vera, a very experienced coach. Coached with UP Maroons in the UAAP, also formerly was head coach of the FEU Baby Tamaraos back in the mid-2000s. So a lot of experience coaching, especially at the collegiate level. Key players, Kim Medina, Roldan Pinas, Jemuel Namukatkat, who, as we talk to Coach Putit de Vera, he says Jemuel Namukatkat is the Chris Chu of the TIP Engineers, meaning he is very smart, has high basketball IQ, good shooting, is one of the floor leaders, one of the most veteran players of his squad.
Chris Tew of the NCBL. Gemwell na makatkat. Abangan natin yan. But unfortunately, Kim Medina will not see action because he is dealing with an MCL injury. Let's see who will step up in the absence of the mythical 5 members of NCBL, si Kim Medina. Now, I was about to talk about what will happen here in the Metro Manila eliminations. Kanina, Group B action ang ating napanood nung nagtapat ang JRU at Pats. Ngayon naman, nasa Group A tayo with these 3 teams, Mapua, St. Clair, and TIP.
Well, for this year, the format of the tournament is the Metro Manila eliminations. You group the 6 teams into 2 groups. Group A, you have Mapua Institute of Technology Cardinals. Number 3 in the NCAA, St. Clair, who is the first runner-up of the NASCU, and then you have TIP, first runner-up of the NCBL. In Group B, you have the 4th placer of the UAP, National University, 4th placer of the NCAA, JRU Heavy Bombers, and then Pat's College, which we saw earlier today. So the top team of each group, Group A and Group B, will advance to the Metro Manila Luzon qualifiers, where the LNU Dukes await and Olivares College, which is the champion of the South Luzon bracket.
And the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games will happen in Tanawan City, Batangas on Sunday. Pero dito muna tayo sa TIP para sa Metro Manila eliminations. And the Mapua Cardinals are also back in the NCC after not seeing action the past 2 years because they finished really low in the NCAA.
Well, big resurgence of the Mapua Cardinals, especially the second round of the NCAA. They finished the first round of the NCAA, I believe, at a 4-5 record, and then strung up 6 straight wins before they lost to San Beda in that second round. But they really cemented their place. They beat Arellano University in the playoff for the 4th seed, and then beat JRU in the playoff for the 3rd seed. So really great resurgence in that second round, led by Coach Atoy Ko, who is their head coach, and key players, of course, rookie, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Alwell Raime, but as we said, will not be seeing action today. CJ Isit, one of their great shooters, also Justin Serrano, Exi Biteng, also one of the deadly shooters, will see action.
Assistant Coach Randy Alcantara and member of the last Mapua Championship team in the NCAA will be handling the coaching duties in the place of Atoy Ko today. He will be the leader for the Mapua Cardinals. Starting point guard CJ Isit, as Josa Nimes has already moved on to the pros. Now, I want to ask you before we head to tip-off, Marco, wala si Alwell Oraime. Ang tanong, will all be well for the Mapua Cardinals as they face the home team, TIP?
Well, that's an interesting question, Ton. TIP cannot be underestimated. They are in their home court, so you can be sure that they're going to be pumped up. They don't want to lose here in front of their home crowd, so Mapua has to come out with a lot of intensity, especially without their number 1 big man.
TIP Engineers at Mapua Cardinals makikipagtagisa ng galing sa aming pagbabalik dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. This is the 2015 National Collegiate Championship. There can only be one.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. 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 Why, thank you very much. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful.
I feel so blessed to have this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Bawat kapamilya nakadarama ng pagmamahal na labis nating ipinagpapasalamat. Ngayong Pasko, sama-sama tayong mag-thank you. Mag-log on sa thankyouforthelove.com. Gumawa na ng thank you video, picture o message at ishare sa social media with our hashtag #thankyouforthelove. Maaari namin i-feature ang kwento mo sa ating online gallery at sa ABS-CBN live programs. Kaya ngayong Pasko, kanino mo gustong sabihin ang thank you for the love.
Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. ABS-CBN Sports in Action, Channel 23.
And we are live on ABS-CBN Sports in Action from the TIP Gym. This is your 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Let us meet first from the NCAA, the Mapua Cardinals. At power forward number 12, Justin Serrano. Forward number 17, Tura De La Rosa. At center number 15, Christian Bunyag. Point guard number 7, Heset Gabo. And the off guard number 4, XC Biteng. Interim coach of the Cardinals is Randy Alcantara. And now starting for your TIP Engineers. Forward number 15, Jorge Napoles. Forward number 16, Raymond Alvarado. At center number 4, Ikechukwu Apuku. At guard number 7, Terrence Tumalip. And at guard number 5, Shemuel Namokatkat. And coach of the Engineers is Potit De Vera. The officials for this ball game are Moy Moy De Luna, Ian Borbe, and
Mabuhay Pilipinas at maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok ngayon sa aming live and exclusive ABS-CBN Sports coverage ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship mula dito sa TIP Gym. And the home team has taken the floor. Starting lineups for Coach Potit De Vera, Jorge Napoles, Raymond Alvarado, Terrence Tumalip, Ikechukwu, I have to practice saying this, Ikechukwu Akpuru from Nigeria, the shooting forward, but he plays center, of course, because he's from Nigeria and he's 6'4". And the Chris Tew of the NCBL, Jemuel Namokatkat. Para naman sa panig ng Mapua, we have 2 new players who did not see action in the NCAA. Number 7, Heset Gabo, and Christian Bunyag, starting center wearing jersey number 15. Joining them are XC Biteng, Justin Serrano, and Raflores. Or excuse me, Buenaventura De La Rosa.
As you can see, partner, from the start pa lang, TIP, not a small team here with Alvarado probably standing at about 6'4", 6'5", and Puru, it's about a 6'3", 6'4", but very athletic looking.
Well, this is an opportunity for guys like Christian Bunyag and Heset Gabo to really show what they can do on national television. All the guys from TIP, bihira lang sila makalaro in front of a nationwide audience, and this is their chance to display their talent as the Chris Tew of the NCBL. Shemuel Namokatkat drains one from the top of the key.
Sabi sa'yo, umpisa pa lang, nagpakilala na kagad si Namokatkat.
Already making his schoolmates jump up for joy dito sa loob ng TIP Gym sa Manila.
And you have to be aware that this is where these guys practice, so there is definitely home court advantage, and the crowd getting loud here.
And there he goes again! Shemuel Namokatkat, the captain of the TIP Engineers, dialing it up from downtown and connecting.
And Mapua is definitely going to be up for a challenge here if they're not ready.
Justin Serrano umatake, kapos, rebound, Christian Bunyag, and introducing himself with that basket.
Christian Bunyag, one of the rookies of Mapua Institute of Technology, and long, likes to play in the middle. That's good eye for the ball. That's 3 straight, partner. Ilan daw yung record ni Kiefer Ravena in the first quarter?
Kasama natin si Pong Ducanes, kaya makukuha natin yung impormasyon na yan, partner.
I believe 6 na 3-point zone in the first quarter. Kevin Ferrer had 6 in the third in the finals.
Tapi ka ng bola, kanino mapupunta? Jemwell na makatkat. Nothing there. Offensive rebound and the putback is good para kay Ikechukwu Akpuru.
Also another difficulty here for Mapua, especially since they're playing a team that they do not regularly play, is yung scouting part there because sanay sila dun sa mga NCAA teams na kalaban nila. So if they do not play TIP regularly, it's going to be hard to scout, especially guys like Namokatkat as De La Rosa hits a 3-pointer for Mapua.
And you can really feel that this is a home game dahil maski napakalayo ng tinira ni De La Rosa, walang umimik mula dito sa mga estudyante ng TIP. Todo support para sa TIP Engineers who finished second in the NCBL against the CEU Scorpions. Kapos sa tira ni Napoles, tapi ka ng bola. Mapupunta dito kay Akpuru, umatake. Kapos, agawan ng bola. Nakuha ni Jemwell na mukatkat. Fade away, binagsak ang bola. A lot of intense activity in the paint. And this gives us an opportunity to go now at courtside with Laura Lehman reporting for the Mapua Cardinals. Laura?
Anton and Marco, we saw Mapua place third in the NCAA last month, but today we'll be seeing a very different team from what we're used to. A lot of the players who are usually in the lineup will not be playing today. Now, I talked to CJ Iset before the game, and he said that we'll be seeing not only new players, but a lot of old players like Esed Gabo, who made the team last year but failed to do so this year. Ito ang kanilang pagkakataon para mabawi. They want to make next year's lineup, and so we can definitely expect a competitive, fast-paced game. Anton and Marco?
Tama ka, Laura. We have 5 players no longer in the Mapua lineup. Branya, Nimes, Oraime. Well, Oraime is in the lineup but not present today. Stephen Q not in the lineup also, and Andretti Stevens. And there are 5 new players, namely yung mga nag-start si Gabo and Christian Bunyan.
And you know, Barter, definitely Olwell Oraime, a big loss here for the Cardinals. Only guy averaging double-digit in terms of rebounding. Actually averages 21.7 rebounds per game in the NCAA. The next highest guy in terms of rebounding is at 3.8, Justin Serrano. So there's a big drop-off in terms of rebounding, and that is what TIP is exploiting so far.
Speaking of TIP, let's go now to their side and hear from Roxanne Montealegre. Rox?
Naniniwala kami na kaya namin manalo sa larong ito. Yan ang napaka-powerful na words na binitawan ni Coach Sebastian De Vera o mas kilala bilang Coach Pudit ng Technological Institute of the Philippines. Sabi nga niya, ang tagal nilang inantay ang pagkakataon na ito at very thankful siya na dumating ito at nagpapasalamat din siya na dahil coach siya ng isang napakagandang school na may magandang basketball program, hindi lamang siya nakapag-develop ng good athletes, pati na rin naka-impluensya siya ng buhay ng players niya. So abangan natin mamaya kung ang skills, ang determination, at ang willpower nila is enough to be translated into a win. Anton, Marco?
Thank you very much, Roxanne. There are 4 graduating players on the TIP side. Namakatkat is one of them. Napoles is also another. Alvarado and Kimli Medina. Sabi ni Coach Putin sa atin kanina, Marco, there's a chance that he could play later on in the tournament should he recover from that MCL injury.
Yep, and sabi nga niya, as long as they keep winning and make it to the latter stages, he will probably see action for them. But don't look now, Mapua has trimmed the deficit down to just 2 points. Steady play here from the Cardinals.
7-0 run para sa Cardinals. Bola ng TIP Engineers. And every game counts in this year's NCC because it's a very quick tournament. Games will be played every day up to next Thursday except for Friday.
Oh, dito sa qualifiers, Anton, out of the 3 teams, top number 1 team per group goes on to the north, to the Luzon National League qualifier. So definitely cannot afford to lose here. Pagdating naman sa Elite 8 knockout stages na yan.
10-0 run para sa Mapua, and just like that, they have taken the lead. Magbabalik po ang 2015 NCC dito lang sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
This is Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors. Make sure to tune in for all things NBA right here.
Champions of season 7 and 8. After 10 long years, once again, your Tamaraos are hoisting up this trophy as the champions of men's basketball now for season 78.
I'm so proud of my players. Hindi na iniisip yung sarili nila. They put the team first ahead of themselves. Thank you. Just continue to love your players. This is your team. Para sa atin lahat ito. Thank you. Para sa inyo to. Thank you.
Nandito po tayo ngayon sa loob ng napakaingay at napaka-jam-packed na TIP Gym sa Manila kung saan nag-enjoy ang mga estudyante ng TIP sapagkat ang kanilang koponan ng engineers nagpapakitang gilas sa kasalukuyan on national television dito sa 2015 NCC. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok. Anton Rojas kasama si Marco Benitez, and you can also check out the games of the NCC. Just look at the bottom of your screens. Ayan po ang aming live streaming website, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC.
And just to highlight, partner, the absence of Olwell Oraime, TIP out-rebounding the Cardinals 8-2.
Wow.
TIP already has 4 offensive rebounds compared to just 1 for the Cardinals. Cardinals playing a 2-3 zone here.
Olwell Oraime averaging 20.7 rebounds per game. That's tops in the NCAA. Namukatkat, Kaposan, Tres. Cardinals umaarangkada, cross-court pass, binigay kay Biteng. Biteng, inside pass to Bunyag. Napunta kay Justin Serrano, and the NCAA All-Star is able to convert.
Slowly but surely, lumalamang na tong Mapua, and doing it through team play and a solid half-court defense.
Raymond Alvarado able to draw a foul as he got a nice pass from Jemwell Namukatkat. He will head to the line for 2. And for the first time, papasok dito sa NCC si Christopher Okoronquo. But he likes to be called Udoa.
Udoa. And he's much taller than Akpuru. Udoa is 6'10", listed as 6'10", pretty long. As you see, he's about a half a head taller than Christian Bunyag.
It would have been nice to see him back bodies with Olwell Oraime, who's 6'9", as we see Coach Potit de Vera, who has been coaching since 1998, an alumnus of Ateneo Elementary and High School before moving on to UST in college.
And he's been exposed to all sorts of competitive basketball. Former coaching staff of the UP Fighting Maroons, also former coaching staff and head coach of the FEU Baby Tamarao. So he's seen the competitive landscape. And sabi nga niya, outside of the UAAP and the NCAA, arguably CEU and TIP are among the best collegiate teams.
Well, CEU is a 2-time champion in the NCBL. TIP is also a former NCBL champion when the tournament was held back in October 2013. Namukatkat left all day to shoot. Tapos ang kanyang tira, Udoa fouled hard. As we still have 4 minutes and 38 seconds remaining here in the first.
So far, 3 straight misses already for Namukatkat, who started out 3 for 3 from deep. Mapua naman, partner, shooting 66% from the 3-point area. Alam natin Mapua is the #1 3-point shooting team in the NCAA. They average about 36% from the 3-point area. And just for comparison, the UAP champion squad, FEU, shot 30% from the 3-point line. So you can just see how good of a shooting team this Mapua Cardinal squad is.
They have guys like Exi Biteng, Shane Menina, JP Nieles, who love to light it up from downtown. CJ Isit also, who has not seen action, but he is standing in as the team captain for Mapua now. He was talking at center court with our officials, led of course by Romy Guevara.
And you know what amazes me, partner, itong si Exi Biteng has about 100 or more attempts from the 3-point, and he shoots at about close to 50% from 3. That is how good of a shooter he is.
Matagal na nating napapanood itong si Exi Biteng playing for the NU Bullpups in the UAP Juniors back then. Talagang shooter yan. Flores now checking in for Justin Serrano, and CJ Isit, one of the veterans and leaders of this Mapua Cardinal squad, has checked into the game as well.
Isit, another veteran here, another lefty who likes to penetrate, has that outside shot.
At kitang-kita partner, seryoso na itong Mapua Cardinals. They're going full court, man-to-man. 17-14 ang ating talaan. Triple. And on the way, and it's good for Alcover.
Good setup job there by Namukatkat, drawing the defense and then finding the corner triple.
Alcover, the bigger defender, was on CJ Isit before the switch came. Isit, tally an assist for him as he dished it off to Christian Bunyag.
That's also what Isit does, averages about 4 assists per ball game in the NCAA. So he likes to create for his teammates.
The partner Christian Bunyag is showing some promise early on dito sa laban na to. Isit natapik ang bola. De La Rosa umaarangkada, able to finish with the left hand.
Smart veteran play there from De La Rosa, using his body to shield the defender as he finishes with the left.
Gabo, dinedepensahan si Namukatkat. He is able to pick his pocket.
Masyadong nonchalant yung pag-dribble nitong si Namukatkat. Did not realize that Hesel Gabo is an able defender.
More substitutions here on the side of TIP. Namukatkat will check out of the game. Tumalip comes in now for the Mapua side. We have a new player coming into the game. Jersey number 21.
Another new face getting exposure here. And ito naman yung kagandahan ng National Collegiate Championship. Allows teams to field in new players. Especially nakikita natin dito sa Mapua. We will see later on FPU also probably field younger players as some of their players have already graduated.
21-17 ang ating talaan. Lamang ang Mapua kontra sa TIP.
December 10, Thursday, 2016 AFC Cup official draw, 10:30 p.m. and 2016 AFC Champions League official draw, 11:30 p.m. here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Inyo pong natutunghayan ang TIP Gym, and it has been jam-packed since our first game kung saan nagtagumpay ang Jose Rizal University kontra sa ISAA champions ang Pat Seahorses 90-63. So sa Group B, 1-0 na ang JRU, and as we have been mentioning, Marco, it's very important to win every game dito sa Metro Manila eliminations.
Oh yes, definitely, because in a competitive group, once you get one loss, the other teams, it's almost very difficult for you to top the group unless nobody sweeps that group, chance for you to tie. Especially tatlo lang kayong naglalaban-laban dyan.
I'd like to correct myself. Mark Branya is actually in the lineup and he's on the floor right now wearing jersey number 21. He normally wears jersey number 15, but he has given up that jersey here in this tournament to Christian Bunyag. Mark Branya is wearing a practice jersey right now, wearing jersey number 21. One of the veterans on this Mapua side. Ibanez stops, pops, too strong on that shot. Branya with the rebound.
TIP settling for a lot of outside jumpers which they have not connected on, and Mapua has capitalized.
Gabo getting a lot of playing time here from assistant coach Randy Alcantara, who is standing in as the head coach right now for Atoy Co.
Hand check foul there on Venus. So
it's been a very competitive first quarter. TIP started off hot, leading 11-2 before Mapua went on a 10-0 run.
That's a great looper of a shot there by Flores, who had to shoot it over Okoronko.
TIP, as I mentioned, as a team, started off really well, 4 out of 5, but they have been 1 out of 9 from the field since. JP Nieles, who came from school actually. Kanina nung nasa dugout tayo naman po, wala pa siya doon, and Coach Randy told us that hahabol daw itong si JP Nieles. Ito, fresh from class, fresh from Intramuros. JP Nieles, pinakawalan na ni Coach Randy Alcantara, and he's playing tight defense here on the Engineers. Almost forcing a turnover. Benavides, cross-court pass back to Benavides. He's looking down low in the paint.
That's going to be a foul on JP Nieles. Getting contact on the body of Okoronko. And something that TIP Engineers possibly may not be familiar with here is the level of intensity once Mapua puts on that full court pressure. Siyempre, sanay ka pag lumalaban ka against the Letrans, against the San Beda. So the level of play, level of intensity, possibly a little bit higher here. So something that TIP has to get used to, especially if they want to pull away a win.
At kondisyon itong mga Cardinals. We asked Coach Randy about his preparations. And he said after the season, after Mapua's season, halos wala daw silang pahinga.
At saka syempre, nandun na rin yung level of confidence. After their finishing third in the NCAA, they've gained a certain level of confidence knowing that they can compete with the best teams.
And it's good that you point that out because possibly Mapua's 14-win season, they went 14-7 all in all. That's possibly the highest number of wins Mapua's ever tallied in the history of the NCAA. I asked Coach Randy how many games they won back in 1991 when they won the championship, and he told me they just won 11 games.
That's also due to the number of teams participating, and NCAA syempre palaki na ng palaki.
As Jemwell ng Patkat drains that free throw. Ayan po ang kampo ni Coach Potit de Vera.
Namukatkat with 10 points in the ball game. Only other field goal were the three-pointers which he connected on.
Odoa with a rebound.
And yan yung kulang ngayon sa Mapua without Olwell Oraime, because Oraime, alam natin, really reaches for those rebounds.
That's a moving screen on Mark Branya.
Let's see if TIP tries to capitalize on the height of Okoronko.
Under 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Benavides. They go inside to Jemwell na makatkat. Dinabas ang bola. Jumper on the way. It is good for Napoles.
Good ball movement there from TIP, and Nieles trying to go with that forward pass to Mark Branya.
TIP crowd has been silenced for a bit here as the Engineers are trailing. But without Olwell Oraime, without Nimes, pinapakita ng Engineers na kaya nilang makipagsabayan dito sa Cardinals ng NCAA. Nieles, huling pagkakataon para sa Cardinals na makapuntos dito sa unang yugto ng ating laban. Handoff para kay Isit. Isit between the legs. Isit has to shoot. Branya lets it fly. No.
Good defense there from TIP, really denying the driving lane of CJ Isit. Branya was just forced to throw up a hurried shot.
Well, it has been an exciting first day dito sa Metro Manila Eliminations ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship. The Chris Dio of the NCBL, Jemwell Namukatkat, showing us what he can do on national television, lighting it up from downtown, leading the way for the Engineers with 10 points, at para naman sa panig ng Mapua, Tura de la Rosa leading the way with 14. Babalik po ang banggaan sa pagitan ng Mapua at TIP sa aming pagbabalik dito na sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
like boxing, ha?
There's more to life than just survival.
Mayroon akong tiwala sa Panginoon. Palaging humble lang, huwag lang masyadong palaki ng ulo.
What if I...
Back of practicable.
This is the House of Champions.
Nagbabalik po ang aming live and exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship mula dito sa TIP Gym sa Manila, kung saan kasulukuyang nagbabangga ng TIP Engineers ang home team at ang third placers ng Mapua, ng NCAA ang Mapua Cardinals. Anton Rojas kasama si Marco Benitez as Benavides knocks down a triple to open up this second quarter, and we are tied at 25.
I know, almost exactly the way TIP started out the ball game. Nabukatkat had 3 3-point shots, but then eventually they fell into turnovers, allowing Mapua to come back into the ball game off of 11 turnover points itong Mapua. That's why Mapua had the lead to end the first quarter, but a good start here on a 3-pointer from Benavides for the Engineers.
Branya getting on the board para sa Cardinals.
That's going to be another turnover para dito sa Engineers. 9 turnovers already.
Isit for 3. Short. Rebound is good for Flores. Put back is short. Flores one more time. At sumabit itong si Odoa Okoronco. Balikan natin si Laura Liman mula sa panig ng Mapua. Lau?
Anton and Marco, alam naman lahat na ito ang pagkakataon ng mga rookies para mapatunayan ang kanilang sarili. In fact, TJ Iset admitted that practice has focused less on team concept and more on individual effort. But with that said, the boys are rushing their shots, they're getting too eager, and they're not setting up the proper plays. To win this game, they must stay calm and stay consistent. But this will be difficult, especially while their usual leaders, Nimes and Oraime, are not on court today. Anton and Marco?
Thank you very much, Lau. How is that for a team when they lose a leader like Josan Nimes, who was really an integral part of their squad, and then a guy like Shane Menina, who's one of their top rookies, out today because of an ankle injury? How is the adjustment? How long does it take before a team can find their groove?
Well, usually during the season, especially in the NCAA season, a coach starts to see who are the players who can possibly step up here. And as a coach, you're going to tell your players this is a good opportunity for you to step up, especially for the younger guys and guys who did not see much action in the NCAA. That's why we see Flores, De La Rosa starting out well here for Mapua. Isit as a leader has to be more aggressive here for the Cardinals.
Mapua out of sync as JP Nieles throws an errant pass. Ngayon naman, balikan natin si Roxanne Montealegre sa TIP side. Rox?
Nasaan ang hustle? Nasaan ang depensa? From positivity to high intensity, Coach Pudet insists that his players should stick to the plan. Even if aminado man siya na no amount of words can shield them from distractions, he is still hoping that they will stay focused and of course they will do their best. Ton?
Maraming salamat, Roxanne. Well, they're in the ball game, very much in the thick of things at yung kanilang mga key players just like Jory Napoles, who had a great move on the fast break just a while ago, able to score.
A lot of patience being shown here on the offensive side. And as I say that, Benavides launches one from about 25 feet.
Can you say, Marco, that the confidence is there from the Engineers?
Oh yes, definitely. Especially since you're playing in home court. Siyempre, ayaw mo magpapatalo dito. So you really have to put your best foot forward. Kasi as a player, ayaw mo mapahiya sa harap ng mga kaklase mo at mga kaskwelahan mo.
Kasi siyempre, itong mga TIP Engineers, napapanood nila ang Mapua Cardinals, JRU, and all these teams that think in the NCAA and the UAP. And sometimes, players can't help but get starstruck kasi sila yung mga napapanood nila on national television.
Maybe especially if Oraime was here playing, there was a tendency to get starstruck. But on the flip side, as a player, I remember when I was a player and as a coach, you always tell your team never to allow an opponent to beat you on your home floor. Protect home court. That is one of the #1 rules for a team in basketball. Protect your home court, and TIP definitely playing at home.
And the first two game dates of the 2015 NCC will take place here in TIP. So this is a great opportunity for the Engineers as we have
That's a bad
Puro
fall.
really slamming the door shut there on that defensive opportunity.
Brave drive there by Hesed Gabo. There's that help defense from Puro. Let's hope that's not as serious as it looks, but it looks like he fell on that wrist.
Matinding banggaan yun.
Hesed Gabo, tough competitor, gets back up and walks towards the bench.
He's getting a few words now from assistant coach Randy Alcantara. It doesn't look like Coach Randy even asked him if he's okay. It was more of like game plan yung pinag-usapan nila.
Siguro playing under Coach Atoy Ko, who is has an old school type of mentality. Mga yan, pinapagpag mo lang yan.
Hesed Gabo started this ball game. Mukhang mataas ang tiwala ni Coach Randy sa kanya because he has a veteran in CJ Isit, pero mas pinili ni Coach Randy na mag-start itong si Hesed Gabo. And showing his toughness for the Cardinals dito sa bakbakan na to.
And you know, partner, just to give our viewers an idea of how hostile a crowd we have here, nung nahulog si Gabo, imbis na tingnan at tumahimik yung mga TIP fans, pinilangan pa.
Parang boxing. Napoles, kapos ang kanyang tira, Bunyag with a rebound. Gabo, pinasa kay Turo De La Rosa. De La Rosa, nawala ang bola, balik kay De La Rosa, back to Gabo. Gabo, no look pass on the inside. Serrano flips it up and in.
A great team play here being shown by the Cardinals. Their first option is to run. They look for the forward pass, try to get out on the break. They have 2 fast break points here, but they're the #1 fast breaking team in the NCAA. So first weapon nila is to look to run on the fast break. Pag wala, they move the ball around, and on that occasion, they found the open man inside by Hesed Gabo.
Tingnan natin itong sequence na ito kung saan sumalpak ang baba ni MC Beteng sa balikat itong si Puro. We have 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first half, 32-29. Ang ating talaan lamang ang Mapua Cardinals kontra sa TIP Engineers in what has been a highly competitive matchup. Isit using the Serrano screen. He's looking for a teammate. De La Rosa to Serrano. Serrano will tend to shoot, and Serrano loses control. Jemwell na mukatkat, dire-diretso for the layup.
That's great defense there, translating into a good offense. Good stop from TIP, easy basket on the other end for Namokatkat.
Jemwell na mukatkat with 12 points in the ball game, and his TIP Engineers are down by 1.
Ngayong Sabado sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Susugod si Ryan sa Nueva Ecija para lang magpakain ng kalabaw.
Hey guys, you wanna eat?
At makakasama pa niya si Mika de la Cruz. Abangan ang mga adventures nila ngayong Sabado.
Ryan Bang, gwapo-gwapo mo talaga.
Nakakatawa kayo talaga.
Dito lang sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge.
Nagbabalik po ang aming live and exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship. You're on the road, if you have your gadgets, cellular phones, you can watch the games via live stream on sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC. Oh, it's Janelle Pulido's birthday, our graphics girl. Happy birthday, Janelle, and Jam Mendoza, also from ABS-CBN Sports Graphics. Thank you very much for your hard work, lalo-lalo na dito sa PCCL. 32-31, Mapua on top.
And you notice also, partner, itong Engineers, high ball pressure, pressuring way above the 3-point area. That's going to be another turnover para dito sa Cardinals, leading to a fast break.
Oh! Sayang ang pagkakataon.
Oh, medyo na-excite lang si Jemwell na mukatkat. Yun yung instance where iniisip mo na yung layup, hindi mo pa nakukuha, hindi mo pa nakokontrol yung bola.
Pangalawang sunod na pagkakataon sana yun para kay Jemuel na Mokatkat para makapuntos.
6 turnovers for the Mapua Cardinals. Itong TIP has 12 already.
Now, we were talking to Coach Potet de Vera before the game. We asked him what the playing style of TIP Engineers is because itong Mapua, alam natin, run and gun. TIP is more of a balanced team.
Pero sabi niya, also on occasion when it presents itself, they can also run. They also have the height. They can execute in the half court.
Bunyag, not listening to the crowd who are trying to force the Cardinals or bait the Cardinals into shooting early in the shot clock.
Pero yung Mapua, sanay na rin maglaro yan sa napakapunong stadium, especially in the NCAA. So,
remember, CEU had to play here against TIP in the NCBL Championship game. At nalo pa rin ang Pink Scorpions 75-65 last September 1. Benavides thought about the three, that's traveling.
That's going to be a traveling violation. Referee is very consistent with that call. One of the things going for TIP is the rebounding numbers. They've out-rebounded the Cardinals 16-10, 8-4 on the offensive end. 2-point guard set up here for Coach Randy Alcantara with Gabo and Isit manning the backcourt.
At napapansin ko, partner, Coach Potet de Vera is putting a taller man on the point guards of the Cardinals.
Just to cut off the passing angle, make it more difficult for the point guards of Mapua to find that entry pass. And because you have Okoronku inside the paint as well, then even if maiiwanan ng point guard ng Mapua yung defender niya who is a little bit taller, you have a last line of defense there in Okoronku.
Tapos ang tira ni Gabo, balik ang bola sa TIP Engineers. Approaching the final 4 minutes here in the first half. And no confused.
Miscommunication there between Alvarado and his teammate Lara. Alvarado expecting Lara to fill the corner, but Lara stayed on the wing.
And there was also an official on the corner na naka-black din eh. Ito si Raymond Alvarado, naghahanap ng kakampi.
Minsan in the thick of the play, syempre, partner, minsan hindi mo na mapapansin. Hinahanap mo lang yung shade of black on the court.
Isit stops, pops. He is fouled and will head to the line for 2.
CJ Isit penetrating the gap there on the TIP defense.
CJ Isit, third-year point guard from the Mapua Cardinals. He's 24 years old, pinanganak sa Toronto, Canada. Started playing basketball at the age of 8. At ang idol niya, partner, believe it or not, Gary Payton. You don't hear that often.
Oh, syempre because Gary Payton not really known for his scoring, but he's a great
guard.
defender. Kaya tawag sa kanya, the glove.
Idol ni CJ Isit.
That's going to be another turnover here for the Engineers. If I'm not mistaken, that is their 15th turnover of the ball game. Mapua, they force opponents to about 20 turnovers per game in the NCAA. So, mukhang lalampasan pa ng TIP.
15 turnovers right now, partner. Mapua just 6 turnovers committed dito sa bakbakan na to.
That's also where you see the maturity of a team like Mapua versus a team like TIP, who is playing a team that plays at a higher level of a tournament. Talking about the NCAA.
4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok. Anton Rojas kasama si Marco Benitez. We also have Laura Liman and Roxanne Monte Alegre reporting for Mapua and TIP respectively. Here come the Engineers. It's a cross-court pass. CJ Isit natapik ang bola mula sa likod. Santos nagpakawala ng 3. Tapos rebound Mapua. Cardinals umaarangkada. It's a bounce pass for Branya who goes all the way.
That is the sixth fast break point of Mapua, and that's going to be another turnover here for the Black Shirts. Coach Potit definitely not happy. TIP shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, you can see the passion of the TIP students. Nakapayong pa para hindi sila masilaw dito sa loob ng TIP gym. Really supporting these engineers as they go up against the Cardinals. Look at the defense. Hindi nakatira doon si Serrano. And that's just good defense by the engineers forcing the Cardinals. Aguirre, no daylight on that shot at all. 38-31, Mapua on top against TIP.
Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls. Dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. December 10, Thursday, 2016 AFC Cup official draw, 10:30 p.m. and 2016 AFC Champions League official draw, 11:30 p.m. here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Inyo pong natutunghayan ng mga estudyante dito sa loob ng TIP Gym. Todo suporta para sa Coach Gino's team actually had a good run in the NCC last year. City Batangas. I believe they won 5 straight. Again, this is day number 1 of our official 50 National Collegiate Championship. This is the 13th year. NCL is the organization that holds the NCC. With
In terms of touches inside the paint, TIP has really focused on
ang Cardinals 14-10 as CJ heads back to the free
player to average in double figures, average 10.1.
Challenging season also for CJ as located his elbow. And taking up a leadership role dito sa
the Cardinals. You have Gabo. It negates yung lack of height there in the middle. Right now, no Orion on the offensive rebounds there. Second chance opportunity.
That drive by Terrence Malip. TIP squad. He'll be one of the guys like Alvarado, Napoles, Medina, and
automatically.
Segundo na lang ang nalalabi dito sa ating first half.
A little bit of contact down low, but good. Extra effort there from Bunya.
The most out of this opportunity to make his presence felt. Bunya returning 36. Mapua on top.
Hi, we're the Oklahoma City Thunder Girls. Watch all the NBA action right here.
ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23. King Arthur Villanueva. Milan El Metodico Melindo. Sa pinakamatinding resback ng kanilang karera, Pinoy Pride 34, Thursday, 8 p.m. sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Dalawa sa pinakamabilis at pinakamabangis na female contenders maghaharap sa loob ng octagon. Ang breakout star ng taon, Paige Vanzant, susubukang pahabain ng winning streak laban sa number 3 contender, Rose Namajunas. Sino ang tatawaging reyna ng strawweight division? UFC Fight Night, Namajunas versus Vanzant sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Ngayong Sabado sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Susugod si Ryan sa Nueva Ecija para lang magpakain ng kalabaw.
Hey guys, you wanna eat?
At makakasama pa niya si Mika de la Cruz. Abangan ang mga adventures nila ngayong Sabado.
Ryan ba? Ang gwapo-gwapo mo talaga.
Nakakatawa po kayo talaga.
Dito lang sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. 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 You're welcome. Thank you very much. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful.
I feel so blessed to have this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Very much.
ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Nagbabalik po ang aming live and exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship. 41-36 ang ating talaan, lamang ang Mapua Cardinals kontra sa TIP Engineers dito sa day number 1 ng Metro Manila Eliminations. Maraming salamat muli sa pagtutok ngayon ng Ton Rojas kasama si Marco Benitez. Now, Mapua playing without Jos Animes who has already moved on to the pros. Wala rin si Coach Atoyko, wala rin si Allwell Oraime. Kaya naman, itong TIP Engineers pinapakita na kaya nilang makipagsabayan dito sa big boys ng NCAA.
That is true, partner. And TIP coming out strong in that first quarter. It was an 11-2 start here for the Engineers, anchored on the 3 triples by Jemuel Namukatkat. And then Mapua getting their bearings of sorts, answered with their own 12-0 run to finish in the lead after the first quarter. But couple of telling stats here. Offensive rebounding, sabi nga natin, wala si Orwell Oraime. That's why TIP has taken advantage of the glass. 14-4 in terms of offensive rebounds, which has led to 9 second chance points compared to just 2 for the Cardinals. Pero Mapua naman has put on the pressure, forcing TIP to 18 turnovers, 9 for Mapua, which has led to 16 points off of turnovers, and that is one of the reasons why Mapua is in the lead here at the half.
Ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin ang mga players na gumawa para sa kanilang koponan. Sa Mapua, leading the way is a rookie, Tura de la Rosa, who only averaged about 8 minutes per game in the NCAA. And get this, he only scored 5 points the whole season. Pero ngayon, nakaka 14 points na dito sa NCC. Mark Brania also making his presence felt. The All-Star Justin Serrano also playing well. At para naman sa panig ng TIP Engineers, the captain, Jemuel Namukatkat, ang sinasabi ni Coach Potit de Vera, he is the Chris Tiu of the NCBL, and he's showing that here in this game.
We were talking about what type of mindset a team will have, especially when their key players and their veterans have graduated or are not playing in the game. And De La Rosa is one of those players who have really taken that to heart, and he stepped up here in the ball game. 14 points for De La Rosa. Mark Branyo with 6, Justin Serrano with 4. Ito nga, Namukatkat has 14. Pero after nung 3 triples niya, he has not scored from the 3-point area, has managed to score on fast breaks, finishing with 14 points. Napoles was taking advantage of the absence of Olwell Oraime with 8 points, most of them inside the paint, and Okoronku. Although I'd like to see Okoronku still get more involved because he is the tallest player on the floor, just with 4 points in the first half.
With key players like Nimes, Menina, who's injured, Olwell Oraime out. Ito ang pagkakataon ng TIP na makasungkit ng isang panalo dahil bukas maglalaro ulit sila in front of their home crowd.
That is true. And sabi nga natin, based on the format here in the Metro Manila qualifiers, on the 3 teams in your group, you have to top that group. So every game counts because a loss here will almost eliminate you. The other teams have to secure a loss as well for you to have a chance to advance as the top of your group.
Kanina sa ating unang laban, nagtagumpay ang JRU kontra sa Pat Seahorses 90-63. Fellow NCAA team Mapua looks to do the same here in Group A action ng Metro Manila eliminations as the Cardinals are battling with the Engineers right now. We'd like to remind everybody you can check out the games via live streaming on the sports.abs-cbn.com website. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok. Welcome back to our live and exclusive coverage of the 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Anton Rojas alongside Marco Benitez as Ibanez comes up with a steal and he scores on the break and ignites the TIP crowd.
That's the second time that Mieles uncharacteristically commits a turnover, and we said that before the game, medyo na-late nga ito si JP Mieles na galing pa sa eskwelahan. And sometimes, in the mindset of a player, mahirap yung you're not given enough time to warm up because you're coming off cold off the bench, wala ka sa rhythm mo, you're rushing to the game. So there's a lot that goes into game prep, and Mieles, given his schedule, not able to prepare as much as he wanted in this ball game.
And one of the things I've noticed in this game, Marco, is yung mga point guards sina CJ Isit, JP Nieles, medyo fancy sila dribbling the ball between their legs. If Atoy Ko were here, I'm not sure they would be doing that.
Nagwala na si Coach Atoy.
Nieles jacks one up from downtown, unable to connect.
Well, it's clear that Nieles wants to get his groove back, though that might not be the type of shot that Coach Randy would be happy about.
Coach Randy, again, part of that last Mapua championship team back in 1991, assistant coach of Coach Atoy Ko. Let's go now to Roxanne Montealegre with an update on the TIP Engineers. Rox?
Ang problema kasi sa atin, when the opponent relaxes, you also relax. Yan ang frustration na inalabas ni Coach Putet sa TIP Engineers. Kaya nga paalala niya sa kanya, keep the pressure on at huwag naman tayong magpaiwan. Also to try to stick to the plan and trust his play. At pabiro pa nga niya sinabi, kahit naman hindi tayo sanay sa TV, just smile and shake those camera jitters off. Anton, Marco?
Alright, salamat Rox. Well, ito nga ang opportunity ng TIP and all the other schools from the province, from Metro Manila, not part of the UAP, the NCAA, to really show what they can do on national television. And right now, the Engineers within striking distance kontra dito sa Mapua.
41-38. And one of the highlights nga, partner, of the NCC or the PCCL, it gives opportunity to those lesser-known players not getting TV exposure to really showcase their wares. And one of the players that comes to mind, si Edson Batilier, coming from HTC of Gensan, now playing for the UE Red Warriors, was given a break here in the NCC, I would like to think.
And speaking of the HTC Wildcats of Gensan, Marco, you told me earlier that they won against Mindanao.
They are the Mindanao champions, and they will be representing Mindanao in the VisMin qualifiers.
Well, congratulations again to Coach Paul Torrijos and everybody from General Santos City. Ngayon naman, puntahan natin si Laura Liman ng Mapua side. Lau?
Anton and Marco, today we are seeing a very fast-paced game. Now, Mapua may be a run-and-gun team, but today's quick pacing may also come to their disadvantage. First of all, the teams really had no rest. From NCAA, they jumped straight into Father Martin and then joined this PCCL tournament. Second of all, it's also finals week in Mapua and the boys are juggling with academics. But regardless of this, they must reserve enough energy for the second half, and coach still wants them to pull away an even bigger lead for security. That's all for now, Anton and Marco.
And Laura, I also heard it's finals week in Ateneo. Thank you so much for still coming here and reporting for us dito sa 2015 NCC. Hindi nga biro ang finals dito sa ating mga student athletes, pero nandun
here for the Engineers, Aiki
Branyak. Favorite though, si Aiki.
As Ball pressure here against Nieles.
And chance of defense. And he's able to knock it down. Quarter, Marco.
Posing up the smaller defender.
Through traffic. Back to Nieles now. Nieles says, let's settle down. Coach Randy wants a clear out. Branya, two-man game with Nieles. Difficult shot for Branya. It's TIP basketball.
Good half-court defense there for the Engineers. Again, looking to run here.
That's an air ball as TIP recaptures the basketball na mukatkat. Walang mapuntahan. Linabas kay Tumalip. Tumalip. Kapos na naman.
Also very tentative on offense naman itong Engineers. Good defense shown as well by the yellow shirts.
Roldan Pinas has been quiet in this game. He was one of the top scorers during the finals match against CEU last September 1.
And you wonder also how long Coach Potit will keep Okoronku on the floor, because clearly he is the one who has the height advantage against Mapua.
Again, this is Mapua's first appearance in the NCC since 2012. Bunyag able to get a rebound and drawing a foul on that putback.
One of the few offensive rebounds that Mapua has secured here. Only the 6th offensive rebound. Si Bunyag has 2 of them.
All of a sudden, siya na ang naging main man sa gitna para sa Cardinals dito sa kanilang unang laro sa NCC 2015. Ayan po ang kampo ng TIP Engineers.
Just a 46-40 deficit here for TIP as Bunyag misses the second one, but the referee's got violation.
TIP, after seeing 3 straight 3-point bombs from Jemwell na Mukatkat, bago nagpakawala ng isang 10-0 run ang Mapua Cardinals. Ibanez nadulas ang bola.
That's gonna be another turnover here for TIP. And sila din yung nagpipigil sa sarili nila para makahabol dito, partner.
Isit finds Christian Bunyag, unable to finish. Namukatkat with a spin move. Almost a steal for Gabo. Tumalip, cross-court pass. Nakuha ni Ibanez. Napoles with a jumper. Jore Napoles strokes that one. He's got 10 points.
And you like the way Napoles plays, very steady, has range, likes to crash boards, plays good defense.
Gabo skying for that layup, unable to convert. Tumalip all the way, unable to finish. Sayang pagkakataon para sa Engineers.
Miss. Napalakas lang ng konti.
Gabo in and out dribble. And Hesed Gabo is able to convert on that fearless drive. Bumagsak kanina, bumangon muli para sa Mapua Cardinals lamang. Ang kumpara ni Coach Randy Alcantara, 48-42.
Ngayong Sabado sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge. Susugod si Ryan sa Nueva Ecija para lang magpakain ng kalabaw.
Hey guys, you wanna eat?
At makakasama pa niya si Mika de la Cruz. Abangan ang mga adventures nila ngayong Sabado.
Ryan ba? Ang gwapo-gwapo mo talaga.
Nakakatawa po kayo talaga.
Dito lang sa Kaya Mo Ba? The Fudgy Bar School Challenge.
Kung sa NCAA, meron tayong Smile, You're On Cam segment. Dito, it's anything goes. Everybody just enjoying the action here inside the TIP gym for the 2015 National Collegiate Championship brought to you by ABS-CBN Sports. We've been covering this league, Marco, since 2009, and this year, panibagong format na naman.
Kaya sabi natin, Metro Manila qualifiers, 2 groups, Group A and Group B. Number 1 team from A and number 1 team from Group B will face, actually the number 1 team from A will face the North and Central Luzon representative Meanwhile, the #1 team from Group B will face the South Luzon representative, which is Olivares College. And then the winner of those matches will be playing in the Elite 8, which we will discuss also later on.
Yes, and Elite 8, a new format. Like you said, pag-uusapan natin yan as we go along dito sa ating coverage ng NCC.
Pero one thing's for sure, partner, once you get to the Elite 8, it's gonna be win or go home.
Yun. Gabo. No look pass. Isit, napulot ang bola. CJ Isit finishing with the offhand.
That's the type of play that CJ Isit gives you. Strong drive, no fear drive there.
Speaking of no fear, Jemwell Namokatkat challenging the defense of the Cardinals and is able to draw a foul.
So the home team giving the crowd something to cheer about, keeping this game close as you see that drive there from Isit.
Naiwasan ang depensa ni Napoles.
He had to go to his offhand just to prevent Napoles from getting a block.
Coach Potit de Vera, very passionate and active from the sidelines as his main man, team captain, Namokatkat drains that free throw.
And you know, partner, going back to that drive by Isit, if you're a young player who really who really dreams of advancing in terms of a basketball career, especially if you're a guard, you really have to learn to finish with both hands, because every time you penetrate, there is definitely going to be a big man to challenge that penetration.
Ibanez spins, kicks it out to Napoles. Bitin ang tira, rebound Mapua. Gabo finds Isit. Isit stops, decides to drop the pass to Bunyag. Ball was deflected, pass intercepted. And again, it's a scramble for the loose ball. Kanino mapupunta? Napunta kay Ibanez, who throws it away.
Sorry, turnover there for TIP. I think Lara was expecting Ibanez to sky for the layup. Pero medyo nailang itong si Ibanez dun sa depensa. 2-on-1 situation there. And Lara was not ready. It was a wayward pass to begin with.
So a lot of opportunities being squandered here by TIP as we see the turnover count 22 para sa Engineers. 12 lamang para sa Mapua Cardinals. Branya waiting for Isit, who comes for the basketball. Double team on Isit. Branya pinasa sa kanto. Gabo passes it to the wrong man. Namokatkat finding Ibanez, who recovers the loose ball. Three-pointer on the way. Follow through is there. Lara just unable to put it down. Here comes Gabo. No look pass. Branya with a finish.
That's a great play there from Gabo, making like he was going to stop and pop, and then no look bounce pass there to his teammate for the easy deuce.
This is the biggest lead of the game now at 10 para sa panig ng Mapua.
TIP has had the opportunities, Anton, just have not been able to capitalize.
Now, I am looking at the Mapua bench and I see assistant coach Ed Cordero.
Oh.
He has arrived on the side of Mapua. I also see the executive director of the PCCL, Coach Joe Lipa.
Coach Joe Lipa, whom we heard, according to Mr. Romy Guevara, came from the Visayas region, if I'm not mistaken, just to oversee.
We've said it in the past, Coach Joe Lipa is everywhere.
Oh, very hands-on itong si Coach Joe Lipa.
Flores, kapos ang kanyang tira. 3 black shirts surrounding Flores on that opportunity. Halos hindi na iangat ni Flores ang bola. Isit looking for Flores again. Naagaw ng Engineers. The fastest man on the floor is Ibanez, who gets slapped on the arm by Gabo.
That's a foul there by Gabo. Esed Gabo. And again, dangerous bounce pass in traffic there, picked off by TIP. And as usual, they are off to the races.
Klaradong-klarado po, it is a foul on Hesed Gabo at sa aming pagbabalik, titira ng 2 free throws si Ibanez ng PIP Engineers. Ini pong napapanood ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship.
Mga rumaratsa ng balita, mayat-mayang traffic update, bigating sports news, at iba't ibang kaganapang dapat mong malaman dahil ang balita dapat malaman at mabilis. Fast break, oras-oras sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action, Channel 23.
ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
Everybody's having a good time checking out this intense basketball action na handog sa inyo ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship live from right here inside the Technological Institute of the Philippines gym. You can check out the games also via live streaming on sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC. Wherever you are, just get on your mobile phones and gadgets. If you're watching live streaming, you can tweet us also, #NCC2015.
And you know, partner, it's really fun to see the crowd really enjoying themselves every time the camera pans to their direction, always cheering, looking at the cameras. And you know, mahina ba to pagdating natin sa Faith University sa Tanawan? Doon nagwawala din yung mga tao. That's going to be this weekend.
Nahirapan na makauwi yung mga
Telasal Green Archers last year.
At magsisimula ang ating coverage sa Faith Gym sa Tanawan City, Batangas on December 12. That's Saturday. Mapua is scheduled to play against St. Clair. First game, 2 p.m. Meanwhile,
Udoa tries to stuff it, but draws the foul. And that's something that you'd like to see happen more often. Dump down passes here to Udoa, and he finishes with authority.
Medyo umalog ang bola. Kaya hindi natapos yung play na yon. Udoa unable to convert on the first free throw. Oh, nakausap natin ng sandali before this game, Marco. Seems like a jolly guy. He's from Nigeria. Olwell Oraime is also from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria to be exact. Would have been nice to see them go at it dito sa TIP gym. 54-46, Mapua trying to protect this lead and go 1-0 just like JRU who won against Pat Seahorses in our first game. Tapi ka ng bola, mapupunta kay Ibanez. Engineers umarangkada, Ibanez gets the ball back, Ibanez changes direction. He kicks it out. It's a cross-court pass for Lara, but the ball is tapped by Isip.
Dangerous pass there from Lara. Did not really see the recipient of the pass. And almost picked off there by CJ Isit. Sorry, that was Tumalip who made that cross-court pass.
Tumalip gives it to Ibanez, back to Tumalip. Tumalip spins, fakes, fires, too strong. It is Mapua basketball, and a foul was called as Nieles was there to receive the pass. Alvarado charged with the personal. 1:50 remaining in the third.
Mapua back to their small lineup here with Isit, Nieles, and Exi Biteng. Double high play here for the yellow shirts.
Handoff for Biteng, who is called for traveling, and Coach Randy does not like the call.
Actually a good call by the referees. Good hard show there by Udoa. Yep, there's your traveling violation. Took a couple of steps before the contact with Udoa. Referee on this side of the floor on top of that call.
Ibanez drives baseline. Lara receives the pass on the outside. Tumalip misfiring on that shot. He gets it back. Tumalip inside to Udoa. who's able to finish in the paint.
Another good inside or interior pass there from Tumalip to Odoa. And Odoa making the right decision to go straight up for the attempt.
Now, if the Engineers can continue going to Odoa, that could present a big problem to the Cardinals dahil 6'10 itong si Odoa. Kailangan lang siguro ng consistency as Biteng misfires on that triple. Ibanez falls down and steps on the sideline.
Ayun o, partner, itong TIP has done a good job closing out on XC Biteng. 0 for 5 from the field, or 0 for 4 from the field itong si Biteng, and we know that he is a deadly outside shooter.
Actually, mas marami pang naipasok na 3-pointers ang TIP dito sa bakbak na to.
5 out of 18 from 3, 4 out of 12 naman itong Mapua.
And you did mention a while ago, partner, that Mapua is the best three-point shooting team in the NCAA. Pero syempre, ibang usapan yan when you're playing against a team who's playing on their home court.
That's true. The energy of the crowd, the familiarity with the floor, with the rim. Syempre, that's definitely in the advantage of TIP.
Nieles out to Gabo. There are 4 players who can actually play point guard right now for the Mapua side. Gabo, difficult shot fading away against 2 TIP defenders. Isit hustling for that basketball.
Yeah, not the ideal possession there. Gabo dribbling the clock almost to its entirety and then coming up with his own shot.
Isit kicks it out. Biteng launches and connects.
Yan yung sinasabi natin. XC Biteng, just a little bit of daylight, knocks it down for his first 3-pointer of the ball game.
At biglang umangat ang intensity level ng Mapua Cardinals, double teaming the Engineers. Odoa unable to slam it down. Isit has to fire. And that will do it at the end of the first 3 quarters of play. TIP Engineers trying to protect their home floor, but the Mapua Cardinals have unleashed their offensive repertoire. CJ Isit finishing with the offhand. Mark Branya running down the lane like a tank. And what about XC Biteng doing what he does best, swishing it from beyond the arc. 4th quarter. Sa aming pagbabalik, the tally is 56-48. Mapua leads TIP dito sa day number 1 ng Metro Manila eliminations ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship.
This is a moment. 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 This is a moment I've been waiting for.
One king gets old, then a young gorilla comes up and takes everything he owns.
You can talk, disrespect.
He's just a joke. Aldo versus McGregor's fight in the history of the UFC.
Behind your eyes, there is nowhere you can hide.
Even though the TIP Engineers are down by 8 at the start of the 4th, the students are still very ecstatic as they are seeing themselves on national television while their schoolmates are strutting their stuff on the hard court against the NCAA's Mapua Institute of Technology Cardinals. And we'd like to thank everybody watching us live on ABS-CBN Sports in Action and on live streaming as well. This is day number 1 of the Metro Manila eliminations sa 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Anton Rojas alongside Marco Benitez. Marco, ano ang kailangan gawin ng TIP para makasungkit ng panalo dito kontra sa Mapua as we enter the 4th?
First of all, partner, they have to start limiting their turnovers. They've really shot themselves in the foot with their numerous turnovers, 19 turnovers make that 24 turnovers already in the ball game, leading to 16 turnover points for Mapua. In that third quarter, Mapua outscored them 15-12. Mapua also, I believe that was the first quarter that Mapua out-rebounded the Engineers 7-5 in terms of the offensive rebounding. That led to 6 second chance points for the Cardinals, who have built a 7-point lead here to start off the fourth quarter.
Nakita natin TIP trying to take it up another notch pagdating sa depensa. We are seeing very sticky defense by Ibanez here. Odoa also playing Branya very tight. Getting Branya out of his comfort zone. But Nieles nakalusot.
And you know, because Odoa is playing defense up top, Coach Randy Alcantara being wise, playing that double high play to keep Odoa outside the paint, in that time allowing Nieles an open driving lane to the basket.
Ibanez able to get away from trouble. Gets the ball back, shoots from the top of the key, unable to connect, and Branya secures another rebound.
And you know, one thing that you notice with the Engineers, a lot of dribbling on offense and ball not really moving around the perimeter except for that time as they execute that fast break. With prior possessions, they've been dribbling that basketball a lot. They haven't gotten the ball inside the paint to Odoa where they have the advantage.
Again, chance of defense from the TIP students as they try to protect home court. Biteng, kapos ang kanyang tres. Ibanez, great sidestep move, and he's able to elude the defense for the acrobatic layup. Timeout, Mapua.
Ganda naman ng Euro step na yun. Ibanez waiting for the blow by.
And the NCBL boys showing us that they've got game as well. 58-53 ang ating talaan. Lamang pa rin ang Mapua dito sa fourth quarter ng kanilang bakbakan kontra sa home team, ang TIP Engineers.
Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. King Arthur Villanueva, Milan El Metodico Melindo, sa pinakamatinding resback ng kanilang karera, Pinoy Pride 34, Thursday, 8 p.m. sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.
Once again, we'd like to remind everybody that you can check out the NCC games via live streaming on sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC. Sa ating unang bakbakan, kanina nagtagumpay ang JRU kontra sa Pat Seahorses 90-63. Irvin Grospe led the way with 15 points as we see the chairman of NCAA Season 91 Management Committee from Mapua, of course, Sir Melchor Divina.
Congratulations to the NCAA partner, banner year, especially that championship series between San Beda and Letran. And only bodes well for the league, and it's definitely going to be bigger next year.
And speaking of San Beda, sila ang defending champions ng NCC after beating LaSalle in 2 games in the finals last year. Let's go back to the Mapua side with Laura Liman. Lau?
Anton and Marco, although Mapua is still in the lead, the boys are not playing to the best of their ability and the coaches are somewhat upset by this. After 2 years of not making the cut, they finally qualified for the NCC at dapat wag daw nilang sayangin. In the huddle, Coach Randy is talking with more urgency and the boys are more responsive and more talkative than usual. They know that the fourth quarter will be the most difficult, especially against a loud and roaring home crowd. Anton and Marco?
Thank you very much, Laura. Well, they want to be able to duplicate what CEU did in the NCBL Championship game last September 1, overcome a raucous crowd dito sa TIP gym.
And you can be sure that this crowd is only going to get louder as they sense the close of this ball game, and TIP still in striking distance from Mapua.
Lara fakes, moves closer, floats it up and in.
And don't look now, Anton, it's just a 3 17-point deficit here for the Engineers. Chance of defense.
Umiingay na ang makina ng TIP Engineers as they are on an 11-4 run. And speaking of the Engineers, let's go back to Roxanne Montealegre. Rox?
It's time para ilabas na natin ang ating school pride. Emotional na sa puntong ito si Coach Putin ng TIP Engineers. At sabi nga niya, kailangan lang patuloy ang atake at maniwala kayo na kaya niyong laruin ang bola ngayon. At sabi pa niya, we have to showcase the power of a well-balanced team. Naniniwala ko na we have the right strength, speed, basketball IQ, and talent. Kaya we have to finish strong and show the crowd what we can do. Marco, Anton?
Thank you very much, Rox. And we can feel the energy, the TIP crowd right behind their Engineers na nagpapamalas ng galing ngayon sa kanilang hard court.
And you know, partner, it gets very distracting once you hear the crowd counting down the shot clock, even though it's not really in sync with the actual shot clock. So it gets very distracting, something that Mapua has to overcome.
And the confidence is at an all-time high right now, Marco, as we saw that fearless drive by Jory Napoles, who actually took the ball down from close to the half-court line.
And yung pinag-usapan nating turnovers, Mapua is the one right now with 4 turnovers here in the fourth quarter. No turnovers yet for TIP.
That was a great block right there by Ken Lara on CJ Isit. No easy shots para sa Mapua Cardinals as we see Coach Potit de Vera, champion coach sa NCBL during the NCBL second season back in October 2013. As Napoles drains the free throw and cuts the Mapua lead to just 1.
And again, chance of defense. Napoles, second leading scorer right now for the black shirts behind Namukatkat, 16.
Good defense there by Namukatkat. And speaking of good defense, Odoa is able to get a block. Pagkakataon para muling maibalik ang kalamangan sa kanilang panig. It is TIP basketball. Tumalip with a crossover behind the back dribble. Balik ang bola kay Ken Lara. Back to Tumalip. Tumalip with a fake. Tumalip, inaatrasan ng kanyang depensa. Lara for 3. No! Tapi ka ng bola. Kanino mapupunta? It goes back out. And Tumalip is able to score and give the lead to the home team, the TIP Engineers.
And you know, second chance opportunity there created by Udoa with his tap off of that miss. And another turnover here for Mapua.
The Cardinals are feeling the pressure inside the TIP gym. Namukatkat for 3. No. Ball is loose. Namukatkat picks it up. Tumalip secures the basketball. Napoles with a jumper. It's good.
Very steady play here from Napoles. Very efficient player. Seems to know when to take the good shot. 17-4 run here for TIP.
The Engineers feeling it.
Engineering a comeback.
And it started with the defense, really.
Yep.
Odoa getting a block there on Bunyag. And look at the confidence from Jory Napoles draining that shot.
Talk about defense. 5 turnovers forced already by TIP. They have outscored Mapua 13-2 here in the fourth.
5 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the fourth.
And you know, get this, partner. Mapua has only scored 17 points the entire second half, while TIP 25.
Esed Gabo. Crucial possession para sa Mapua Cardinals. Serrano jacks up a 3. No. Rebound, Jemuel Namukatkat. Ibanez gets it back. He gives it to Jemuel Namukatkat. Cross-court pass. Tumalip. Missing on that shot. Gabo. Behind the back dribble. Gives it to Biteng. Biteng to Isit. Under 5 minutes to play now here in the fourth and final quarter. Biteng trying to bring out the fire extinguisher. Unable.
That's going to be a trap.
To pull the trigger.
Hesitation. Napoles had that quick outlet pass, but he hesitated, went for the dribble, but then took extra steps. Sayang. Would have been an easy fast break opportunity for TIP. There's that shuffle.
Now this is an opportunity na sanay maglaro in the limelight ang protect this lead.
And you know, talking about and they missed the rebounding of Orwell. And you don't have your usual steal here by Tumalip.
For Terence Tumalip.
This is their first major tournament after the end. So a lot of guys still trying to fill out or feel, especially the fourth quarter for Mapua.
Free throw is good. As Coach Randy Alcantara calls for time, TIP on top 65-58 with 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the fourth.
Ni isang nota wala akong alam. Wala akong hilig sa musika. Tuturuan ko yung bumarel.
Kabilib-bilib na mga stunts at tricks.
Tuturuan ko yung pumana.
Mula sa mga maestro ng aksyon.
Mag-isa suntukan. Teka muna, sandali. Ibang klaseng tao si Leong Guerrero. Mabilis pa siya sa kita.
Sa Action Movie Zone, Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Dito sa ABS-CBN, Sports and Action, Channel 23.
We mentioned a while ago that the executive director of the Philippine Collegiate Champions League, Coach Joe Lipa, has arrived and he's overseeing everything here in day number 1 of the Metro Manila eliminations dito sa TIP Gym sa Manila. Now Mapua was on top by as many as 10, but they have only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter so far.
Yun yung
nabuhay ang TIP Engineers.
Yun yung layup ni JP Nieles. That was early in the fourth quarter.
TIP has scored 17 in the fourth quarter.
Yep. Led by Napoles' 4, Tumalip's 4, and Joshua Alcober's 4 points. They've also out-rebounded MIT 7-3. Not yet time to panic though here for Mapua. Still a long way to go. 3.5 minutes, they're just down by 7.
Isit from the corner. Tapos. Rebound Ibanez.
Another one and done possession here for the Cardinals.
They are missing Olwell Oraime, who is averaging 20 rebounds per game in the NCAA, as Napoles is able to score.
And you know, partner, that's a prime example of the absence of Olwell Oraime really hurting the defense of Mapua. Normally, he is there to goaltend for the Cardinals. That time, open lane for Napoles. No shot blocker in sight.
Beautiful move by Jory Napoles, who is graduating from the Technological Institute of the Philippines, along with that man, Jemuel Namokatkat, Kimli Medina, and Raymond Alvarado. They're making sure that they finish their collegiate careers on a high note.
So TIP now has tied their largest lead of the ball game at 9 points.
Nieles throws it inside. Serrano, bitin ang kanyang hook shot.
And you know, the big men of TIP have also done a great job on the absence of, while Odoa is on the bench.
It's like there's a lid on the rim of the Mapua Cardinals. What should have been an easy basket by Esed Gabot turned into a missed gimme.
Napoles is going to get a warning for resentment to a call.
you're TIP, you're thinking this is your opportunity to advance to the next phase of the tournament, which is the Luzon Metro Manila qualifying games. If TIP is able, they will advance to the next phase of the tournament.
Definitely a big advantage already once you win your first game. Psychologically and standings-wise, especially against an NCAA caliber team.
7-point lead for the Engineers. The Engineers playing it smart here. Milking the clock. Tumalip sees an opening though. He drives. Napoles recovers the basketball and a foul called on JP Nieles.
And again, partners, second chance opportunities have been the story of the second half. TIP in total 21 offensive rebounds for the game. Here in the second half, 7 offensive rebounds compared to 8 for Mapua.
Tumalip. Namokatkat. Napoles is able to finish. Jory Napoles has been the man for the Engineers here in the fourth quarter.
Yep, 10 of his 18 points coming in the second half. And another turnover here for the Cardinals.
At kitang-kita sa mukha nitong si Jory Napoles ang angas. Playing in front of his fellow schoolmates na talagang todo suporta sa kanila.
Sabi nga ni Coach Putit, farewell tour here. So a little more motivated here. Itong si Napoles try to make his last few games as a TIP Engineer more memorable.
The stat line so far very impressive. 18 points, 8 out of 14 from the field. Get this, 11 rebounds, 8 of which on the offensive end.
That's how active Napoles and the Engineers have been getting those second chances.
Esed Gabo checking out of the game para sa Mapua. Less than 2 minutes to go. Dito sa ating bakbakan, Napoles loses control, puts it up, doesn't drop, rebound Branya. The Cardinals have to hustle quick. And Nieles is able to draw a foul.
That's going to be a foul on Namokatkat. No chance for, or no, Mapua cannot waste any more opportunities. They have to execute on offense and they have to do it fast with 1:44 left, down by 9. Although it's just a 3-possession ball game, Anton, Mapua has not been able to connect from the 3-point stripe. 4 out of 15 here in the game.
Gabo overshoots that 3. And Serrano stepping on the baseline before he could try to bounce that ball off of the body of Jemuel Namokatkat.
So breaks up the game also going the way of the Engineers. 21-4, fourth quarter scoring.
A steal here by the Cardinals. Gabo unable to put it down. And the Engineers are able to secure the basketball. Ibanez stops, pops, doesn't drop, rebound, Nieles. Nieles. Serrano, broken play, unable to convert, and it is TIP basketball once again.
Namokatkat wisely holds on to that basketball.
Now we've seen underdogs rise here in the many years that we've been covering the National Collegiate Championship. And the TIP Engineers are smelling victory here on their home floor. Napoles, that could have been a potential dagger.
43 seconds left. 3-possession ball game though, but the way Mapua has played here in the fourth quarter, especially just 4 points, it's going to be very difficult for them to pull this one off.
Now, if TIP is able to hold on for this victory, what type of effect will this have, Marco, on the rest of the teams participating here in the NCC?
Well, that's just going to confirm that TIP is a force to reckon with also. They've been a force here in the NCBL, and they're just going to affirm that status. And St. Clair better watch out, because they're the next opponent.
That game against St. Clair, TIP and St. Clair will battle it out tomorrow right back here at the TIP gym at 4 p.m. But before that, National University will take the floor against the Pats Seahorses, champions of the Interscholastic Athletic Association.
And you know, partner, a win by TIP tomorrow will put them at first on top Group A. So they will be the ones to advance.
Mapua hoping for a miracle. 35 seconds to go. Magbabalik po ang 2015 National Collegiate Championship.
Ito ang free TV coverage ng NBA. LA Clippers versus Chicago Bulls. Dito sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action. December 10, Thursday, 2016 AFC Cup official draw, 10:30 p.m. and 2016 AFC Champions League official draw, 11:30 p.m. here on ABS-CBN Sports and Action, Channel 23.
The TIP Engineers hoping that they can secure this huge victory against the Mapua Cardinals of the NCAA in day number 1 of the Metro Manila eliminations in the 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Once again, we thank everybody for joining us dito sa ating exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage. We will be covering the NCC starting today all the way up to next Thursday. Tuloy-tuloy po ang ating basketball. The only break we will be having is on Friday, but bukas babalik tayo dito sa TIP to cover more exciting games. NU and Pat seeing action in the first game, and then St. Clair will battle TIP sa ating pangalawang laban.
And you know, partner, just to highlight how big this impending win here is for TIP, the only chance for Mapua to advance to the next round is if St. Clair beats TIP and Mapua in turn beats St. Clair, because if Mapua beats St. Clair and TIP loses to St. Clair, a tie between Mapua and TIP will automatically.
That's why every game matters dito sa racing up the court. Cardinals still fighting.
TIP will take this.
Tumalit. We'll have to confirm in this. So the 6'10" icing on the cake here.
Partner, chance of MVP behind us.
Farther blast from the
This is a moment. This is a moment.
Sa pinakamatindi ng kanilang karera, Pinoy Pride 34, Thursday. In Action, Channel 23.
Player of the game, Jory Napoles, is at court.
Yes, Anton. Jory Napoles.
And sabi ng coach Police family, then mga teammates ko, of course, saka coaches ko, mga taga-TIP. Yan lang po.
There you have it, Marco Anton, Jory Napoles. Congratulations, TIP Engineers.
Everybody's ecstatic here inside the TIP gym. A huge victory for the Engineers as they successfully defend home court against the Mapua Cardinals, winning 70-64. At magpapatuloy ang nagbabagang aksyon dito sa 2015 National Collegiate Championship bukas. NU plays the Pat Seahorses, the ISAA champions, tomorrow at 2 p.m. And following that contest, we have the St. Clair College of Caloocan Saints taking on the home team, TIP, strutting their stuff once again.
Well, those are going to be two great games here. NU, smarting from that loss in the UAAP, will really come out to make a stamp their mark here against Pats. Meanwhile, St. Clair and TIP wants to assure themselves that they will be the team to advance in Group A. But St. Clair, I'm sure, has other plans by Coach Gino Manansala.
Sa ating unang laban, nagtagumpay ang JRU kontra sa Pats 90-63. And in our second game, TIP scoring a huge win against Mapua 70-64. On behalf of our director, Al Neri, Laura Liman, Roxanne Montealegre, my partner Marco Benitez, I'm Anton Ross saying see you all again tomorrow for more action. From the 2015 National Collegiate Championship, there can only be one.
NBI sa Department of Justice ang kanilang at empleyado ng NAIA kung mapapatunayang may kinalaman sila sa 2-3. Nanguna para sa Warriors si Klay Thompson na gumawa ng 39 points.